Yo, we are here, Bay State Media. What the hell is happening in sports? First live together, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited, Chad. I'm excited.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Yes,
excited.
sir. Yes,
Let's
sir.
get
Yes, sir.
into
What
it.
up, everybody? It's your boy Nero. We live in here with the Bay State Media Collective with my guy Mari Scott and my guy Ant. Hey, we here. Some big shit just went on earlier, less than an hour ago. I think it's time to talk about what the fuck happened tonight. That's all I know.
Okay, so
Cause
all I know is real quick. All I know is Ben, you are ducking. Cause
yeah.
yo Blue Jays tonight. Yeah, you were ducking, bro. You're ducking, brother. You're
Mm-hmm.
ducking. I just want to say your Blue Jays are a little bit of a world of trouble, Ben. So you are ducking tonight. We got Ant on here though, who is a Yankees fan. So I'm actually excited to kind of see like the little conversation race that's going on here tonight. So the
Yeah.
Red Sox tonight, Boston Red Sox win over the Phillies. Very much needed win. 9-8. Carlos Narvaez. What a big home run at the end of the game. So Nero, if you want to give you a little tidbit at the beginning there before we move on, obviously after you, I'll go to me, and we could talk about the Yankees and the Red Sox and the Blue Jays in the race. But Nero, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling after the Cubs series and the Philly series going on so far, man?
I mean, honestly, like how I'm feeling. You see, it's one of those things that it's kind of a mixed bag, right? Because so far in this, coming out of the All-Star break so far, the Sox are 2-4, right? But what have they
Mm-hmm.
done? They've taken getaway day both the series. You lost the first two in Chicago. You go to you win the third game backed off at Garrett Crochet's start, right? You lose the first two in Philadelphia, then coming into the night with Lucas Giolito, he struggled, but again, that top lineup of the Phillies is tough with our old friend Kyle Schwarber and company. But
Yeah.
you're able to grind out a win, and Luzardo, I tell you, like for literally the first up until the first part of the fifth inning, he was having another one of these starts that Zach Wheeler and Christopher Sanchez were having. I was thinking, I'm like, oh shit, here we go, another pitching performance by a Philly staffer. It was to that point. I'm like, okay, well, if the Sox get swept, okay, 1-5 on the road trip before they go home and face the Dodgers, it's like, oh fuck. But then you're able to get off him, and it all started while Masa Yoshida was at the plate in the fifth inning. He
Yeah.
hit a foul ball
He
right
did.
behind him, right behind home plate. But Realmuto and Luzardo couldn't find the ball. And what did it lead to? It led to a Massa walk, right? Then he got the whole inning started. Luzardo walks in the first two guys, and then Romy Gonzalez with the grand slam. They're up 6-5. It's like, oh shit, how the fuck did we get this lead? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Romy
Like,
redeemed
how
himself.
did we
Yep.
end up with a lead like that when in reality, if that fly ball was caught, we might be looking at another Philly shutout. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? That's
Absolutely.
why baseball is baseball, because anything could happen. Anything could happen, but anything can truly change a game. They go up 6-5. Chapman comes in. He does end up giving up a home run to Realmuto. I believe it's only his second home run of the year.
Yes,
And then
indeed.
it's like, all right, 6-6 tie. We're gonna blow this game, in the ninth inning. Or if we go to extras, we'll blow in the extras. But Lord and behold, Carlos Narvaez, he makes up for both his catcher's interference mistakes in the first couple games, wins it for the Sox. Alcala comes in the 11th inning.
Yeah,
He
that was
gets the first
brutal.
couple guys out, and Bernardino with the save. I mean, hey, what's not to love about this Red Sox team right now? Even though it's a grind with them, and that's why I love this team, because we haven't seen a team like this in a while. But especially
Yeah.
a team that actually has the guys to actually win ball games, and now they're finally winning ball games. So
And
hey,
that's the thing. That's the thing, though. We're a grinded out team, right? Like lately, we've been really grinding out these wins, and I feel like it's only gonna go so far. Like Duran as a base runner was great today. Like I think that like what Duran brings to our team, and all those who are Boston fans, like I know it's upsetting, and like having to hear like maybe Duran might get traded, and all this other stuff, right? But like if we're being honest, Duran might be maybe not the most complete player on the team, because I'd probably give that to Bregman or Story, or maybe even Rafaela, as
Right.
far as being like the most complete player on the team. Roman Anthony has come into his own. Marcelo Meyer came into his own in the first half. He's tailed off a little bit, obviously, in the second half after the All-Star break. But I think that, like, these young guys who are actually stepping up to the plate and making big plays, especially Roman Anthony, man, like, I don't have enough nice words to say other than about Roman Anthony. Like, I know he's young. He's 21. You know, he was out with Marcelo Meyer on a 2-man at an Italian restaurant in
Right.
Boston. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, if that's going to help us win games, okay, let them go have fun. They're young. Like, I mean, we were letting Manny and David Ortiz do worse. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
so I just think that, like, the way this aura is going, like, ever since Devers was traded, you can tell there is a bit difference in the locker room. There's just, like, a different feel. There's a different type of tone. I mean, you watch, like, the Clubhouse show in 2024, which also, if any of you guys haven't watched it yet, we've been streaming it in our Discord. There's 8 episodes. It's been the Clubhouse Red Sox 2024. It takes you into the Clubhouse and it shows you all real time interviews, all this other stuff. So we were able to watch that and we were able to take that into account for this year. And it's clear that Devers was a Clubhouse problem. It wasn't necessarily a production problem. And I feel like that propelled the team to a point where he just refused to just leave third base. Like, he just refused. And I think if you want to win, you got to have some guys who are willing to make a sacrifice and move places. And I feel like that's the good thing about the Astros. The Astros, they, like, I'll tell you, I got Mauricio Dubon on my fucking fantasy team. Shout out Ant. Fleece. Shout out Ant for that fleece. Straight up.
Wow.
Love you, Ant.
Wow.
I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. That kept me in the race. Nah, it kept me in the race. I appreciate you, bro. It kept me in the race. I'm winning right now against Dash. Dash, I love you, but I'm probably going to whoop that ass, nigga. And then I just got Robbie Ray. So, you know, but on that note,
You better
I think
hope
the
me
Red
and
Sox
Ben
have a
lose.
real chance. You said what?
You better hope me and Ben lose then if you say you stay in the
One of
race.
y'all better lose. One of y'all better choke. You and Ben
No,
are
you
the two
need
biggest
both
choke
of us
artists.
to lose, not just one of us. You need both.
Well, I need either it's both of y'all or one of y'all and Connor, right?
No, it has to be two, at least 2 of the 3 of us. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
exactly. So I gotta pray. You know what I mean?
You need 2 of us to lose.
You know, I gotta pray. I gotta pray one of y'all chokes. Y'all choked before, so I gotta pray one of y'all chokes. It's funny because y'all's losses came to like crazy people, including myself. But so one thing I will say is, I think that the Red Sox, we can't be sellers at the deadline. That's just one thing we
No.
cannot be.
No.
Cannot be right now. And that's to say because fuck the Rays, because I hate the Rays. I hate the Rays more than the Yankees. I hate the Rays more than the Blue Jays. I hate the Rays more than anybody. I hate them so much. Like, yeah, odd team to hate, but I hate them so much, bro. I can't do it no more. Like, I just want to see them lose at every turn. And I hope they are losing to the White Sox right now. Someone can fact check me while we're
They
going
already
by.
lost. Yeah.
Oh, they already lost. Good, because the last time I checked, it was 11-9. Was that the final score?
Yes.
The White Sox are no slouches. Y'all can say what you want.
Hey.
Yo, listen. Out of all the shitty teams, or somewhat of the shitty teams, the Nationals have no hope in them niggas. Mackenzie Gore, one man can't save that fucking team. I'm sorry.
Right.
Mackenzie Gore is so good, but he's lost based on no bat support, and his win-loss record is not where it should be based on his skill.
Yep.
So that's one thing I will say about Mackenzie Gore. Mackenzie Gore is a version of someone who is on a bad team. But with that being said, somehow, some way, the White Sox and the Pirates find ways to win games.
Right.
I don't know how. I don't know, but the Pirates beat the Dodgers today, 6-1.
The Tigers, yeah.
Tigers.
Or Tigers. Excuse me. You're right. Excuse me. Sorry. Fuck. The Tigers. My fault. The Tigers, bro. They beat the Tigers 6-1. Who the Tigers have lost 9 out of their last 10. So with segueing into that, because Ant-Man over here, Mr. Yankees fan, fuck Ben because he's not in here, and fuck Sammy because he's not in here either. That Braves fan. But Ant, How are you feeling about your Yankees, man? Like, give us a little update. Well, we're gonna say fuck y'all and fuck the Yankees, fuck New York. You guys suck. The Knicks suck. The Nets suck. All y'all suck. The Jets suck. The Giants suck. But there's a little bit of hope with the Yankees this year, and y'all are looking like a championship lineup. Shout out my boy Jazz Chisholm. Clap it up real quick for Jazz. Shout out Jazz. He's carrying me in fantasy right now. A good. I think I had like 11 point day from Jazz today. But give us a little insider scoop on the Yankees and the division. How you feel it's going with the pitching staff? A little bit banged up. You know what I mean? Pitching
Yeah.
staff's a little bit haywire, but the lineup has shown up for y'all and able to win games. So, how do you feel about your team going into the second half of the season? And what's your outlook as far as the playoffs?
Um, second half of the season, so far, it's been all right. Currently 3-3 out of the All-Star break. The Brave series was interesting. We won that series 2-1. That second game of the series was truly something.
Yep.
If you watched it, you know. If you haven't, Trent Grisham was pretty good that game. Just know that.
Well, I got him on my fantasy. You already know. And I sat him like a dumbass.
And the third game of that series, it was just a good all around win for us with Judge hitting a home run, Stroman getting a win, Williams getting a save. It was a solid win against Atlanta, a solid series win despite that Friday loss against Atlanta. Toronto, the Toronto series. Toronto has had our number. They've had our number so far this season. It's kind of interesting. I feel like whenever we go to Toronto to face Toronto, like something weird always happens. It's kind of like bad juju. I don't like when we go to Toronto to face the Blue Jays. It kind of like, yeah, he's like whether
That's a very bad juju right here, my nigga.
it's like whether they're good, whether they're bad. I never liked whenever we go to Toronto. Obviously, right before the All-Star break, I believe we got swept by Toronto.
Right.
And that series happened during my birthday. You could imagine how happy I was.
Yeah, you can imagine how upset I was. Yeah.
So
after I betted on y'all, and you said they never went on my birthday, I was like, "Damn, nigga, I should have remembered that."
That's a random fact. The Yankees have never won on my birthday since I was born. My birthday is July 2nd, for anyone wondering. So the Yankees have never won on July 2nd since I was born. So, you know.
And how do you feel about Cam Shitler and like sorry, I called him Cam Shitler, but how do you feel about Cam Shitler and the rest of the staff though? Like, do you feel like the staff is gonna hold up? You know, with Max Fried being at the helm there and Carlos Rodon having a couple. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Carlos Rodon's last good outing was like the last series, right? That you guys played.
Our pitching staff is kind of interesting. It's up and down. It really is. Right now the guys you'd expect to step up are kind of iffy. And some of the guys you'd expect to kind of shit the bed have kind of stepped up somewhat to a degree. Max Fried didn't have the greatest game today.
Right.
Allowed more runs than you'd really kind of want him to have. And he even had a costly error that allowed a run. So that also wasn't exactly great. Whenever Rodon pitched against the Blue Jays on Monday, it was interesting because Rodon he wasn't having a terrible game, and he almost got out of the fifth inning not unscathed because Bobichet already had a 2-run double that inning, but he almost got out of there just with that. But
Right.
our defense made critical errors. I believe it was
Yeah.
Vivas and Volpe made
I was gonna
two.
say that Volpe one was huge.
Yeah.
That
So
one was huge.
yeah. Um His two critical errors there. The next day, Cam Slitler's pitching, making his second appearance. And honestly, from what I'd be expecting from Cam Slitler, he didn't just pop off like Mizorowski, but
Right. Right.
but for what it's worth, he's been solid. He's been really solid.
I can agree with that 1,000%. I can agree.
like like he doesn't allow too many runs. He doesn't he doesn't get smacked around.
Right.
Um like his first start when he went against Seattle, it was a decent start.
Right.
He had like I believe 7 strikeouts,
Right.
allowed about 3 runs,
Hmm.
and went through like 5 2/3, I believe.
Right.
Um his start last night, he only allowed 2 runs, and it wasn't too bad. Although we had a 4-1 lead in this
Hmm.
game yesterday, but
Yep.
again another costly Volpe error uh, allowed the
Yeah.
Blue Jays kind of back in it. And I'm gonna be honest, if Ben Rice didn't hit that 9th inning home run, I'm not sure if we survive. Because that's another thing. Our run support is also kind of iffy on some days,
Right. Yep.
which
No
is,
doubt. No doubt.
and the we're not exactly the comeback kids, like the
Right.
comeback type of team. We're not like the Dodgers, where like whenever they play at home, like something magical happens in the 9th inning. I don't know what happens over there. Um, I don't know what they be doing, how they be doing it, but
Right.
whatever bit they be doing is this the Dodgers. Like
Hmm.
Freddie Freeman had a walk off today against the Twins, so
Yeah, he did. Yep. Yep.
so like I like again whatever they be doing. Uh, we haven't really seen much of that, which is why whenever, like, for example, whenever we came back from being down 7-2 against Atlanta,
Hmm.
uh whenever we came back from being down, I believe 5-0 to
Yep.
the Mariners,
Yes, sir.
and ended up walking it off, is showing a little bit of sparks, a little bit of signs of something that can happen, maybe.
Right.
Uh, but I'd have to see more of it. I'd have to see how we progress. Um, we were lucky enough that even though we lost this Toronto series, we were lucky enough that the Rays lost their series. Um, the Red Sox lost their series, and the Mariners lost their series. So we still somewhat have a cushion. Um, it's not our next series definitely isn't going to be easy. We're going against Philadelphia, uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Who we're just going up
yeah,
against right now.
who the Red Sox just found out about.
But we won today, though. We grinded
They,
it out.
they
It was a
won.
tough win, but we could have lost today.
Right.
They could have got swept, as Nero said
Yep.
earlier, and
We're keeping a way to fight, though. That's all that
yeah,
matters with you guys. We're keeping
yeah,
it. We're keeping it a fight.
yeah. The Red Sox are staying in the fight a little bit. The Blue Jays, uh,
Ray's loss is huge for us today. Like
yes,
Ray's loss is huge
the
against a
Rays
really
lost.
bad team.
Yeah, it does damage to them quite a bit, and I believe that in the wild card race, they're tied with the Rangers now, which
Yep.
is wow.
Interesting.
Wow,
Tailed off.
the Rangers are 1.5 games behind the Red Sox for the third wild card.
They tailed off.
And the Guardians are 1 game behind the Rangers and the Rays right now. So,
But one thing I will say is Nathan Eovaldi is coming back for the Rangers.
yeah.
So that might change the dynamic.
The Rangers might do something. If the Rays don't do something themselves, the Rangers
will.
Right.
And the Rangers, the reason why I say is their pitching keeps them in games they shouldn't.
Oh,
and
besides
it's odd.
Seager.
It's odd because their bats haven't been consistent, but their pitching is what keeps them in games they should.
Yeah.
Some of the games they should win, and sometimes they find themselves in situations where they shouldn't win these games. But I also feel like, with that being said, like the Yankees and even the Red Sox, right? Like Nero, we know how it is, right?
Right.
Like we've seen the ins and outs to this point. We've seen like the same problems, which the error problems, the defensive problems, they're still there. Right. And I feel like the pitching and the bats have figured themselves out. But as far as collectively, I think Alex Cora needs to go back to the drawing board. And if he's now listen, there's a rumor that at Red Sox practices, Roman Anthony has been practicing in left field.
Right.
Who plays in left field for the Red Sox?
Duran.
And who's been on the trading block supposedly by rumor?
Duran.
I'm very confused on how we're going to actually maybe give up Duran for a player who has, yes, I think he's proved himself that he belongs here. And he belongs in the system at least. He's so young, bro. He's 21. Roman Anthony is 21 years old, bro. He's so young, bro. And like he's producing at a very fucking high level during a very high level race of the major leagues right now.
Right.
And I think with that being said, Durant can't be traded. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I'm just going to keep it a stack. Like, Durant cannot be traded. I don't care. Today even showed me, like, his base running ability, his defensive ability. Like, yeah, he may have given up a home run, but there is no way he was stealing that home run today.
Right.
It was happening. And, like, I think Durant, the problem is, I don't know if you guys watch Clubhouse or anybody on the Red Sox fans here watching it, whatever the case may be, watch Clubhouse. Last year, it really showed me. The media got to Durant's head to the point where he wanted to kill himself.
Yes.
That is very depressing. That is very sad as a place that, like, as a Boston fan, like, we love our players, right? Like, whatever. Y'all hate Kyrie, cool. It's justified.
Right.
It's justified. You can hate Kyrie all you fucking want.
Right.
Tom Brady leaving and not ending his career in Massachusetts, like, okay, I get it. You want to be mad at him for it? Okay, cool.
Right.
That's fine. I couldn't give a shit less. But the poor kid was young and had so much pressure on him early. I mean, if you watch the show, I mean, like when in 2021, 2022, or whatever the case was, he let a ball go over his head. And he was so worried about what everyone else was going to scream at him. He didn't even follow the ball. He stood there and looked forward. That is like a mental thing. So, like, I think Durant, like, I think he's coming to his own. I think he's playing at the pace he wants to play at. He's very patient at the plate. He's willing to take walks. But also at the same time, like, he's not much of a free swinger like Story and Bregman are. They're more of, like, free swingers. And maybe that's because of where they're placed in the lineup. But I think Durant could benefit from being more of a free swinger in certain situations when it comes to, like, full counts or even counts. Or even just counts he's winning as a batter. Like, I think he could take advantage of some of those situations, and he might need to go back to the analytics and look at where pitchers are pitching him in certain situations.
Right.
And that's fine. You know what I mean? He's 28. Cool. Like, I'm not ready to give up on Buddy. You know what I mean? He's improved every single year, and he's a vital base runner. He stretches innings by base running. He stretches innings by getting on base sometimes. So I think that with that being said, like, it would be odd to me if we traded him. It would be odd to me if we are buyers at the deadline. I mean, excuse me. No. Excuse me. It would be odd to me if we are sellers at the deadline. And even if we are sellers at the deadline, right? Like, I don't think that us being sellers at the deadline is going to actually benefit us in the race. Because, like, this is what I say, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm a very if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of person.
Yeah.
And with that being said, like, to kind of segue into the next point, since we kind of got a couple of the other points off. Owen, real quick. Owen and Connor, since you guys are both in here. Owen, I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can, just say whatever. Connor,
Yo.
real quick, before we segue into the Celtics, which I will segue into, no one else needs to. I will segue into that. Connor, how do you feel about the Red Sox current position, the Cubs series, the Phillies series so far in general, post All-Star break? How do you feel, and what direction do you feel like they should go in? Me personally, I feel like we should not be sellers. If we are going to actually push for a wild card, we should be buyers and buy a cleanup bat, or even a bat that's a power bat. We can fucking get rid of Toro. His trade, yo, I'm sorry, I love I don't love Toro. Don't get me wrong, I don't love him. But if the value is high for anyone you can fleece anybody off of right now, it might be Toro. It might be.
Yeah, I can see that.
And Connor Wrong is going to be hard to offload because he sucked all year.
Yeah, there's
He's
no
going to
way.
be hard to offload. Offload him for a prospect. God forbid if you can offload him for a prospect to some team that might be a contender or some team that might be trying to push for a wild card to get him off the team to be able to fleece somebody off for a prospect who could maybe help us win next year or he can play next year in AAA or the big leagues. Like, cool. But Connor, excuse me. How do you feel about, the Red Sox, their position, what their position is, and where they should look towards, before the deadline? The high noon's kicking my ass, my fault.
Now you go.
Before the deadline. Hopefully, I feel like you're kind of in the same sentiment, but
All right, so I'm gonna unpack two things here. One, the Cubs series. I mean, at least we won one. I mean, it was unfortunate that we lost 2 out of 3, but we won one. Same thing with the Phillies. We just won tonight off of extra innings. God bless to what's his name right now?
Narvaez made up for those
No,
two
not
catches
even
interferences.
Narvaez. Ref Schneider, wasn't it?
Yes,
Schneider?
Rob.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it was. You're right. Rob
Yeah.
Ref Schneider. Yep.
Because Ref Schneider it wasn't him that got the grand slam today.
No, Gonzalez, Romy Gonzalez.
Oh,
Sorry,
Romy, you're right. Yes. He
Yeah, it
redeemed
was
himself. Romy Gonzalez redeemed himself today.
Romy, we needed that in that crucial situation. Then we had Narvaez got that homer late to extend the lead in extras. That was great. I will say though, our next game is going to be a little tough because we low-key went through our whole rotation today, relief pitchers meaning wise. I mean, Giolito didn't really have a great game because, their bats for Philly just wakes up any moment in time. So it's like, whatever, dude. But our relief did come in clutch. Most of them didn't give up a lot of runs. There was a few that did. I didn't catch everything, but basically, this is what I have to say about the Red Sox after the whole 2 series thing.
Nero, Connor, host real quick. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
All right, say less.
Word. Continue, Connor.
Y'all can still hear me though, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, say less. So basically, what I have to say about the Red Sox after those 2 series, I think we're still in a good spot. If I remember correctly, we're still in a wild card. If y'all need to correct me.
No, we are.
Yeah, we still are.
So it's the last spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So with us being in the last spot, I agree with Amari here. We should not be sellers. We should buy. Now, at this point, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking bat-wise for right now, but I'll mention one pitcher later. But right now, I'm thinking bat-wise, we need power, and I'm leaning towards Ryan O'Hearn from the fucking the Orioles.
Yeah.
And then I'm leaning towards Josh Naylor from the Diamondbacks for first baseman.
Mm-hmm.
If we have to get rid of Toro, fine by me. I mean, I think Toro has decent value, not amazing value, not crappy value, but I think he'll have enough value. But I think at this point, it's we're going to have to offload some of our talent in the minor leagues to get some of these deals done, I think.
Right.
And I feel like Breslow's gonna do that. I think we're gonna see a lot of our farm system go away for either Like catcher, I could see. DH, I can see, unless if like we keep Yoshida DH or whatever we're gonna do with Yoshida. And first base. Obviously, we need pitchers, so I'll mention that in a minute. But I could also see Rhys Hoskins. I mentioned that in a couple pod episodes a while ago. I could see that happening. We just really need good bats at this point. Like, we have good bats, but they're streaky. So it's just like we just need to get some more power in our game right now. I mean, like, I like what we have in Rev Schneider with him being a lefty hitter. We need that sometimes, and he's batting like 300 or either low 300s, high 200s. Like, he's been doing good for us. I mean, in situations that we need it. But when it comes to pitching, I can see us buying for not Alcantara, but it was another Marlin pitcher.
Cabrera.
Cabrera, yeah. I think at this point, getting a guy with I believe it's Cabrera, because it's a pitcher that I've been looking at that's been like having a 3 ERA season with the Marlins.
Yeah, it's him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I can see us doing that. Other than that, I mean, back to my point of like offloading a lot of like minor league players in our system. That might come if we try to trade for Joe Ryan. If we try to trade for Joe Ryan, I think we're going to see a lot of offloading assets when it comes to minor league players in our system. I don't think it's going to happen at this point. I think the Twins, I don't know where the
he might have lost him.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm here. We're back. Perfect timing. Would you look at that? Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Whatever point that was, narrow expand.
Yes, sir. I'll piggyback off that. So basically, last thing Connor was talking about is the Joe Ryan trade.
Yep.
And like he mentioned, it probably will be hard because the Twins are still in it in terms of trying to get into the wild card. Now, if the Twins were like at this point like a 40-59 team, all right, word. They're not going nowhere. But at this point, they're still in it. So as much as I want Joe Ryan, it would be a dream for us to grab him, right?
Right.
If we were to end up trading for a guy like him, I think, and I saw this trade earlier on Twitter, but Gordo, he is a writer for the Red Sox. He's on WEI from time to time. Yeah. He actually announced he'll be on Nesson tomorrow. So if you catch him early in the morning on Nesson, he'll be there to talk about the deadline. But one of the things that he actually posted, it involved Joe Ryan, but it involved trading. One of the guys for sure was Johnston Garcia. Johnston Garcia is having a great year in AAA. He just got brought up to AAA about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
In place of Roman Anthony, because now Roman's obviously in the majors. But he's having an overall great year. With him, I don't see Garcia playing for the Red Sox because already who do you have? He's an outfielder. And who do you have in the outfield? You have Roman Anthony. You have Rafaela, Duran, Refsnyder when he goes in there, Gonzalez when he goes in there. You have a surplus of outfielders, right? Yeah. So he might be a guy to go.
Carousel.
They got two other minor leaguers in that deal as well. I'll look into it as well, but they're high minor leaguers, guys that we've heard of already, especially starting this season because they started out hot.
Right.
If we're gonna trade for Joe Ryan, if it's that, okay, fine, because you're gonna have to give up some minor leaguers. But if
absolutely.
For him also, you might as well throw in Christian Vasquez in that trade.
I was seeing that recently.
You might, literally, you might as well because what the fuck is Connor Wong doing?
Nothing.
No, he's not doing a damn thing.
Okay.
He's not doing it. He's not doing shit. So if you could throw him in there, right? If you throw Vasquez in there, okay, boom. There's two needs right there. Now, if you're going to look at Josh Naylor, this is going to be tough.
I don't think they're sellers, though. I don't know if they're sellers, though. With Josh Naylor, I don't know if that team is going to be sellers, though.
No, they're
going to be buyers.
Right. They're probably going to be buyers for the most part.
They have the capital.
Naylor, you could try to get him in the offseason. You could, because he'll be a free agent. But hypothetically, if they were to get him right now, it's going to be tough to sell on Toro. It's tough to sell on Connor Wong.
I think Toro might be the easiest to sell on. The way he's batting right now and the way he's playing right now, like he might be the easiest to sell. But as far as like, I guess my sentiment as far as Connor Wong, right? Listen, Connor Wong, offload that nigga for whatever you can get him for. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't
Not
care at
true,
this
though.
point. Even if it's like, and Spokes mentioned this. Shout out Christos. Christos, he's half of this whole thing. So for y'all that don't know, Christos is Spoke B Center. He takes care of a lot of the hockey prospect reports. And we actually have a baseball prospect report coming out with him this upcoming week, next week. So with that being said, you'll see maybe Nero on it. You'll see maybe Ant and Connor and a couple other guys. But the whole thing behind that, I feel like the sentiment is like, okay, that might be the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
But where are we at? You get what I'm saying? Like, how do we know until we come out of these certain series to know where we're at? And it's a telltale sign to me with the Cubs. The bats couldn't catch up to a certain elite bat placement. Like these lineups, like the Cubs lineup, the Phillies lineup, even the Phillies lineup, like they were routing us before we even came back. Like, are we gonna play a come from behind style the way the Bruins played in against the Panthers in that first year we played against the Panthers? Like that come from behind style we had all year, playing against guys and getting to overtime and beating guys in overtime. That takes a toll mentally on your team. Like it makes you think, okay, we're not good enough to get to a place in regulation where we have to actually take them to a place where regulation doesn't matter. And the fact that we took the Phillies to regulation today, where I feel like the pitching mound matchup, it wasn't in our favor, but it was even enough for us to be competitive bat wise. Like it just bothers me that the bats wake up in these later innings and the defense can't hold it together for 9 innings until it either goes. And even then, I'll give you guys a stat real quick. We in extra innings on the road, we didn't get a single win till today, all season.
Yeah.
All season. So us being in extra innings on the road, like we didn't get a win until this current day, today against the Phillies.
Mm-hmm.
So that bothers me that we're able to grind out these games to a certain point.
Yeah.
But when we grind out these games to a certain point, like how far does it take us, right? You know what I'm saying? And like I think the defensive mistakes are still there. The defensive mistakes. We've seen Meyer struggled a little bit. Narvaez, the last couple of games, catcher's interference.
Oh yeah, don't get me started with Narvaez right now.
Duran misplacing balls still to this day. Like I think Duran, I love him. I love him to death. But the Boston media got to his head. Calling him this, he said, yo, after one game when he said, oh, I'm going to, listen, this is crazy, right? He said one game, after he had a game, right? He said, I'm going to go right in my journal. And Boston media crucified him. Like, they were like, oh, I had a bad game. And he said, I had a bad game. And I'm going to go right in my journal when I get home. Like, they made fun of it.
Yeah.
Not knowing Buddy wanted to kill himself the whole year last year.
No, literally.
And I think that has a lot of, and you could see the spats he had with certain fans.
Yep.
And I feel like having those certain spats kind of taught him, like, the media stuff is not a real place. The social media stuff is not a real place. Like, right? We can get up here and we can watch everything. We can go talk to insiders. We can go talk to whoever, right? But what we can't do is get inside the head of these players without either talking to them or watching these TV shows that get inside their head or watching these things that get inside who these players are to a person. And that's why I think Jarren Duran can't be traded at all. What he means to the city itself and everybody trying to root for him because he had the suicidal stuff. And not because he had the suicidal stuff. We've seen his potential. He's got the speed. He's got the athleticism. He's got the bat. He's got the patience at the plate. He's able to track balls perfectly in the outfield. And the times we've seen him not be able to play consistently defensively, I think it's just times where he gets into his head. And I think that's an easily fixable thing, putting him around the right people. Yeah. And Devers being an example of somebody who didn't want to switch positions to help his team win. Like, fuck that guy. Like, Craig Breslow, okay, you won. Craig Bledsoe, if you're gonna watch this shit, I don't care. You won. Cool. You got that. Okay. You got that, bro. You got that. We weren't aware of the clubhouse shit until we realized that your own staff was calling you a fucking stiff. We didn't realize, Craig Breslow, until your fucking whole staff had X, Y, and Z going on. We didn't realize fucking Devers was the problem as the reason why we were calling you a fucking stiff. We didn't know that. But now that we know that, yeah, we have no choice but to have your fucking back because we're winning games without the guy who helped us win games in the fucking first place. Now he's not helping the other team go win games. So yeah, you know what, Breslow? I hate to fucking admit you're right, Breslow, but guess what? I'm sitting here and we're doing it. And I hate to tell him, you better not be a stiff like this again. Because Duran, you can't be a stiff with. You better not be a stiff like this again. Because all these guys are under 28 years old. Rafaela, Meyer, don't be a stiff. Devers is cool. He helped us win a World Series. Fine. See you later. Cool. Don't give a fuck. We got our one. But with that being said, the whole stiff situation and don't trade Roman Anthony, don't trade Jerry Duran, don't trade Cedon Rafaela, don't get here and get too big for your britches because the Devers shit worked out. You got lucky, Breslow. You got lucky. So, I guess with that Red Sox sentiment, Breslow got lucky. That's all I will say about that situation. You got lucky, Devers. He went there, right? Devers went there and he said, oh, yeah, I'm going to play any position I want. I'll play first base if it means anything. Just for fucking 4 weeks later, I'm not going to play first base. Get the fuck out of here. The same shit he did here. So, Breslow, we got you. My fault. My fault, bro. My fault. I'll admit when I'm wrong.
Well, actually, Devers did play first base yesterday, I think, or the day before.
Man, that's yesterday. That's yesterday.
Right.
That nigga said he wasn't going to do shit.
I'm just saying.
It's one game. One game doesn't move me. We're talking about 162 game season. Actually, due to the new rules, 164. 164. So 164 games, one game doesn't move me.
It doesn't move me either, but I'm just saying he finally did it. But
well, guess what? He finally said, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and do what I'm supposed to do as a baseball player. Yeah. Call it modern day slavery or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I feel like there's still a certain measure as a business person and as an employee you have to accept. And you have to be able to be willing to do that when you're making $300 million fucking dollars and you already won a fucking World Series. You should shut the fuck up and play first base. Yeah. That's what it is. You should shut the fuck up and play first base. I don't care whether they ask you to play outfield, catcher, whatever the fuck is. You're making $300 million to be a focal point of a baseball team that honestly probably doesn't even have a focal point. If we're being real about the San Francisco Giants, they just have no direction. They're trying to win now with a bunch of players who are not even probably invested in winning now. That's the sad part about it. So, I mean, with that being said, to segue into the point, this is how I feel about the Celtics. Celtics fans, the fuck is wrong with y'all? Not Nero, not Connor. Sorry. Not Nero, not Connor. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm just being real. So, okay. So, wait. Let me ask y'all a question because Nero, you and Connor are here. So, when we got Anthony Simons, right? Was that a bad trade? Am I missing something to Celtics fans? Do they think Hugo Rodriguez, the nigga who did nothing in fucking Summer League for 2 goddamn games, is gonna save? He's just gonna take Drew Holiday's spot against the nigga who scored 20 points a game in the West? I'm confused. Am I wrong here? Yo, Ant, no offense. Your Nets, y'all niggas suck. You're fucked. I don't even want to even go to that Summer League point. I'm sorry, y'all niggas suck. I love you, Ant. Yo, put the camera on this nigga's face. Yo, I'm sorry, bro. Y'all niggas suck. You're horrible.
The nerds suck.
Yo, listen. Okay, I'm not even trying to be a dickhead, right? But I look at his roster, and I look at ours, and I genuinely think we can get to an NBA final.
More than the Nets, absolutely. The fuck?
I'm
not even trying to be a dickhead. I'm sorry. I'm confused. But okay, so to segue in the NBA real quick, because that was the last point we had to get off about the Red Sox and the race. So, Ant, your Yankees, we already know. You guys got the bats. We kind of got to keep up bat wise. It is what it is, and there's not much we can do as far as bats. But pitching, we might have y'all niggas one up. I ain't gonna hold you. The Red Sox might have y'all one up as far as pitching lately.
Yeah, you were mentioning about hoping Breslow doesn't get too big for his britches.
Don't get too happy now.
I'm here hoping.
Don't get too happy now.
I need Cashman to wake the fuck up.
Well, guess what? It's not happening.
I need Cashman to do something. I need him. And like, of course, obviously, everyone's talking about getting Geno Suarez.
Okay, not happening. Yeah,
we
not happening.
We need pitching, and we need real pitching. We don't like last year he just got like Mark Leiter and Enyo De Los Santos, and we need real pitching. I'm
Who is real pitching to you?
Honestly,
because where is Garrett Cole?
Garrett, he's hurt.
Y'all still have
see you later. So who do you need before deadline? Who are you willing to get? Okay, so Ant, better question. Who are you willing to give up out of your lineup as a fair trade? And don't make it some dumb shit. Don't make it some stupid ass shit like Anthony Volpe and Trent Grisham for like Tariq Skubal, some dumb shit.
Well,
like,
obviously.
Yeah, heard him.
Like, what's realistic for you guys where you can shore up the H part, or at least the starting pitcher part of your bullpen? I'm confused because I don't know where y'all gonna go with that.
Honestly, it's gonna be interesting where we go with it. I mean,
y'all not trading Jazz. I'm gonna just tell you that right now.
Hell no.
I don't think we'd trade Jazz.
Right y'all not trading Jazz, so I'm just telling you that right now. Nor Judge.
Either way.
Nor Stanton.
Y'all might trade Bellinger.
Who would we trade?
Yes, yes, Connor. Yes, yeah, that was my thought process. Cody Bellinger might be on his way out the door as far as bait.
Yeah,
maybe
he might be.
Maybe
the way he's playing right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
you might have to.
I don't know.
If I'm a GM, I would at least.
It's not even just starting pitching either.
If I was a GM, I would at least look for Cody. Like Cody Bellinger has to be at least a lookout on the trading block.
No doubt.
I'm also kind of looking for relievers. Like at this point, like someone who could be like a solid reliever. Like it doesn't have to be anything extraordinary. I'm just sick of seeing random guys like Rico Garcia or I don't know, this dude Hartley who pitched once against the Mariners not too long ago. I'm like I don't know who these people is. I just want someone I could recognize at this point, and someone who could show up, someone who could give me hope, like how Luke Weaver did last year.
You said did last year. That's like a big hope.
So
because we're about halfway through the season here, brother.
Yeah, Luke Weaver hasn't done that. But whenever Luke Weaver did what he did, that was like August, like middle of August, out of nowhere.
Okay.
So like, I still believe anything can happen. It's baseball, so anything could happen, and I'm just waiting to see what happens. Because nothing's happening with my Nets. So
okay. With that being said, okay. So let's segue into Summer League. Good point. So
I was gonna give something for Ant because he wasn't thinking of nobody.
Go ahead. No, Nero, do your thing.
All right. Well, here's the thing, real quick, before we jump into Summer League, right?
Yep.
Two guys this is Red Sox targets, but these are guys that the Yankees could pull the trigger on because of money. One guy.
Please don't say Edward Cabrera. Please don't say Edward Cabrera.
Hell no.
Okay, thank you.
Reliever.
Shout out Nero, because Nero, you and I have shut this down on multiple occasions in the group chat. We don't want Edward Cabrera. Fuck that nigga. We are not giving anything up for Edward Cabrera. So Spoke, we loved you. Nero loves you. You're our little dog, you know what I mean? But it's not happening.
But I will say reliever wise, because I see the Red Sox going after this guy also low key. If the Yankees could try to pry away Reed Detmers from the Angels, all right.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't hate
At least
that.
he's a lefty, he's a power, he's a
I don't
power
hate
guy.
that
Maybe
idea.
he's off-speed pitching also.
I don't hate that idea, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But knowing the Yankees to bring this guy back, I wouldn't not back to back to New York, but he hasn't played for the Yankees yet. Knowing them, they're going to try to go after Jacob deGrom.
Oh,
Any way, shape, or form. They're going to try to go after Jacob deGrom.
Yeah.
And I will say, if you could try, Bellinger might be an option, but if I'm the Rangers, I try to go after Ben Rice. No bullshit. I try to go after Ben Rice.
You know what? I don't hate
it because honestly, shit. Ben Rice, what he's shown, he can hit the ball.
Yep.
He has power.
Yep.
His problem is consistency.
Yep.
If he can go to a Rangers team that's more low key, it's in Texas. You're not in the Big Apple. You're not, in Boston. You're not in you're not in LA. You're not in a big prime time city, right?
Smaller market. Yep.
You're in a smaller market, exactly. Now Texas as a whole, Texas is Texas. They get crazy out in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
They do, but you gotta go to Houston and Dallas.
It's not the same. No, fact.
It's not the same.
So if I'm the Rangers and you're talking with the Yankees, you want to include Ben Rice in there.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's gonna have to be some minor league guys also because you want it more for depth.
No doubt.
But if you can land if I'm the Yankees and I can land a guy like Jacob deGrom, okay, I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? You bring him back to New York.
Yeah, like I'm doing something right.
He's had a better year. He's coming off injury, but at the same time, he's had 2 years to rest, and now he showed what he showed. If you could do that, hey, you could do that. I would love for my Red Sox to get him. I really would. But for him, especially with his contract, you're going to have to see somebody. You're going to have to see one of the major league guys go. I wouldn't want to see a guy like Duran go for Jacob deGrom because, you get deGrom, but you don't want to lose a guy like Duran. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I don't think trading Duran for a guy like deGrom is going to put us in a contention space where we feel comfortable as Boston Red Sox fans, right? Like, deGrom is cool. Don't get me wrong. But it doesn't move me enough if we were to give up Duran for him. Like,
what about Evaldi?
If we're going to give up Marcelo Meyer, then I'd be a little open to the situation.
Right.
Because he plays third and second, where Rafaela can also play second, and where Bregman is already playing third.
Right.
So if we are trading Meyer maybe for a pitcher that is an elite pitcher and a team is willing to take Meyer and his potential for that, that is okay with me. Like, I'm not trying to sound crazy, but I think that is something that, like, if I'm Craig Breslow, like, I'm open to the actual idea of that being presented to me on a plate, on a table. Like, if you are going to present to me that as a GM, I'm going to actually hear you out. I'm going to cut a couple pieces of that steak and try and see if it's medium well. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Or if it's well done. Like, I'm going to at least try my little bit, at least to try and cut like a formal man to get through that steak, to try and find out if that steak is worth it on the first two pieces. Right. But if it's not worth it on the first two pieces, as far as closer to the deadline, leave Meyer where he is. And segue quickly. Celtics, right? So
I had one little bit, but go ahead.
Connor, before we get into the Celtics, get you a little bit, and then we'll go into Summer League and go into that real quick. And then after Summer League, we do have a little bit of football talk, so just make it like a little bit breezy, a little bit breezy. So, breezy like Chris, without the Rihanna.
So what you said about deGrom, I feel the same way about Nate Evaldi. I think he's going to get moved at the deadline. I don't know where, but what your point with Meyer is, Amari, would you be willing to trade Meyer for Evaldi and other pieces?
No, he's not there. I'll answer that for him real quick.
Go ahead, Nero.
Would I do it? Honestly, it's tough because it's Meyer, right?
Yeah.
Because at least he's young, there's potential. What I would do, if I'm going to get Eovaldi back, if I have to do this, I'd probably try to trade Romy Gonzalez.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. That's fair.
I try to, because I mean he's swinging a hot bat right now. You saw what he did tonight.
Yeah,
that right there. If you're gonna trade, if now thinking about it with the deadline, most likely if you're gonna buy and sell at the same time,
yeah,
I think the most realistic option, and it pains me, it might the guy who has the most value right now, other than Duran, might be Romy Gonzalez.
Agreed.
It might, and that's a throw-in for all the other minor leaguers that might be a part of a deal. So if it's a one-on-one for a Gonzalez for a Eovaldi, I'd take that. But you also would have to take $50 million of Eovaldi's contract. Would the Red Sox do it?
That's the problem. You know them niggas are cheap.
Now, if it was Dave Dombrowski, that's a different story. But this is not Dave Dombrowski no more. This is
Nero. You know them niggas are cheap. Listen, I'll tell you one thing. John Henry only gives a fuck about Liverpool. And let me tell you as a soccer fan. Liverpool's most recent found success has been winning league titles, fighting in the Champions League. These are hard feats in soccer, which some of y'all don't understand as Americans. These are hard feats in soccer internationally. And where the Liverpool team is at and where it's been at, Trent Alexander-Arnold has been a conversation on being on his way out for the past couple of years. So the reason why you guys are seeing the Red Sox in the position that they're in is because John Henry has other financial commitments. What y'all don't realize is Trent Alexander-Arnold is about to be sold to Real Madrid for a lot more money than y'all think he's going to be sold for. Now, to make that very clear to Red Sox fans on how this affects y'all, because y'all don't understand how money and financials move with sports, right? With these owners. They never own one team at once. They own multiple things at once.
Correct.
Whether it's a stake ownership in something else or a stake ownership in whatever, or whatever the case may be. John Henry doesn't just own the Boston Red Sox. He owns the Liverpool football team in England. So with that being said, that I just explained to y'all, that Liverpool team has been very successful since we were in our last graduating high school. Well, since before that, bro.
Yeah.
They've been fucking successful since I was a kid. Steven Gerrard, whatever the case may be, right? So, with that being said, they have a very high standard as far as Champions League and league expectations in the Premier League. Those league expectations have been very high since they last won the league, which was very recently. John Henry has capitalized on their last league win. He got LeBron as the minority stake owner.
Yep. True.
So what you guys don't realize is that's another person in the fold from a different league who is trying to initiate those tactics in another league.
Right.
So these are things fans don't think about, right? If y'all think John Henry was on this side. When LeBron came, he slowly was like, okay, we're going to go here. LeBron came, was a minority owner, whatever the case may be. Okay, get his investment. LeBron invested in Liverpool. Boom. Okay, expand that. Now we're in the middle, right? Here's the Red Sox, right? Here's the Liverpool, right? This was around, if I'm not mistaken, when Liverpool won the league. If I'm not fucking mistaken, it was around the time the Red Sox won in 2018.
I think you're right.
21.
If I'm not mistaken,
21.
the money was allotted to both of those teams to win.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, Liverpool won the year before or the year of 2019, or excuse me, the year of 2018 or the year of 2019, 2020. I don't know which one, but the same time period was a close enough gap for me to realize the ownership dictation. And the ownership dictation has made me realize they're more concerned about the international prospect. The Red Sox caught lightning in a bottle in 2018. Say what you want. I don't know if anybody thought that team was going to win a World Series, bro. I'm just being honest. Did y'all think they were going to win a World Series in the midseason?
Mid-season?
In 2018?
I mean, at that point, they were record-wise. They had one of the greatest records at that point to start.
Okay, yeah. I might be obviously okay. So I might be false information because
but you're not wrong because anything can happen in baseball. These niggas can shit the bed.
I'm not sure, but as far as like who's a clear-cut winner, I'm not sure if the Red Sox were a clear-cut winner in the first quarter to a half of the season, like a clear-cut contender.
I don't think they were.
Yeah. Like a clear-cut contender. And if y'all don't know what a clear-cut contender is, right? Like the Chiefs, the fucking Patriots of 2020 to 2000, the fucking the Celtics, right? Clear-cut contenders, or the Cavaliers of when LeBron went back, or you get or Kawhi when he was on the Spurs. Like you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, just clear-cut contenders. Like, I don't think the Red Sox were clear-cut contenders.
That year, I don't think they were.
With the Astros there and the Dodgers there.
Astros, Dodgers, the fucking, Brewers, the Diamondbacks at the time.
Yeah.
They went 2021.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no one thought we were supposed to be in the same area.
Right.
So for me to have that sentiment of these past couple of years, like I think this year is the year where we can show that those times actually brought us to a time where we could figure out where the winning formula is. And I think Breslow, he said he figured it out. And what we're witnessing now is on some Brad Stevens level shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Agreed. I'm sorry. It did. And the reason why I say that is because Brad Stevens went from coach to GM or basketball, I guess more so like general manager and head of basketball operations, head of basketball personnel. Like he was a coach to an elite level to a point where he could get the next level at a job where we trust him to be like, okay, you was a coach here. You went and took players and maximized their potential before Ime Udoka and Joe Mazzulla got here.
Correct.
You maximized the potential of the players and got us to positions we shouldn't have even been in with a 5'9" point guard and fucking Kyrie Irving's bitch ass.
Yeah.
Like we've seen it in the Patriots, right? Even though we're not far removed from Tom Brady. We are not far removed, bro.
No.
We are not far removed. That's the crazy part. We revamped the coaching staff. We revamped the defense. Bro, we got Carlton Davis, Milton Williams, Robert Spillane. Tavai just signed a new contract. The linebacker, Tavai, the Islander. Yeah, I know you guys know who that is.
Tavai,
yeah.
Yep. Fucking Jabril Peppers is back healthy with no cocaine and marijuana possession suspensions, and he was cleared and exonerated of that fucking domestic shit.
Yep.
These are the types of
Harold Landry, too.
Harold Landry, boom, from the Jets. Great player. Whatever you want to say about him being on the Jets, I don't give a fuck about anybody. Jets fans, New York fans.
He was on the Titans.
Oh, that Landry. My fault.
You're talking about how do you go? The lineman.
You're right. The other Landry I'm talking about that was on the Jets. You're right. It's not related.
Carl Landry.
Carl is not related. Yeah. You're right. My fault. You guys are correct. So with that being said, but you guys see the vision, right?
Yep.
Like the vision's there. It's always been there with the Celtics and Pats.
Yeah.
Why are the Red Sox and the Bruins the last ones to catch up?
Don't know. Greedy.
Because they've had the same ownership.
Yeah.
They've had the same guys in the head of personnel, above head of personnel and GM, the same guys who are in ownership running the whole ship. They're still there. And if y'all don't know, breaking news for Celtics fans. Y'all don't know this, right? But the Celtics, for their final purchase for the Symphony Group, the Celtics are looking to build a new stadium so they have to stop paying rent to the Boston Bruins.
Yep.
Now, with that being said, a lot of this season drives on revenue.
Yeah.
A lot of this season drives on how many people we can attract. We have to win this season. We cannot lose. Because if we lose in the middle of this sale, which the Symphony Group got a $1 billion loan if I'm not mistaken, they got $1 billion loan.
No, you're
from
right.
a friend of whoever owned the Symphony Group or whoever was a friend of the Symphony Group, whatever the case may be. They got $1 billion loan. That $1 billion loan was able to help them complete the sale.
Mm-hmm.
So while they completed the sale, now we are kind of on the outside looking in as Celtics fans. Well, actually, as y'all. I'm sorry. I'm more of a Bruins fan than I am a Celtics fan. Love y'all. But the Bruins are my guys. But us as Bruins fans, we own the building. Love y'all Celtics niggas, but y'all been paying us rent since the building was built. Y'all been paying us rent.
Yeah.
So, the problem is, the owner of the new Symphony whatever group does not want to pay rent. He doesn't. He is going to look into building a new stadium in Boston. Now, with that being said, if y'all think we can pay players up until this point, the reason why we got out of this apron and the second apron was for this reason also. So for Celtics fans who don't understand, like, that is the reason why we had to give up Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis, because that second apron is no joke, bro. Correct. The NBA is not playing about that. And the NBA PA has made it very clear they're not going to play about that. Yeah. So, with that information given to y'all, real quick, I want y'all also to talk to me real quick about the Celtics real quick so we can get on to the pass and get out of here. How do you guys feel about the Celtics moving in that way? And do you think the retool is good? Now, and also, with that being said, after we go on to this segment, I have a Nets topic for you real quick before we push the Pat segment and the Eagle segment, which will be very quicker than this one. But I want to hear Nero and Connor's thoughts on like the Patriots and all that and the Celtics and how that apron's going to go and like the financial stability of all that with that information. So Connor, Nero, whatever, whoever wants to go first.
Go ahead, Nero. Go ahead.
Well, what you're kind of seeing from the Celtics right now is kind of what you're seeing basically about at this point, like this season coming up about 10 years ago, right? You gave up Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Jason Terry, and Jason Collins, right? That big deal. You got all those draft picks, right?
Yep.
But most importantly, the deal was done. Yeah, to get younger, to start like the new era, but also there was a lot of money being put into two players. It was Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett.
Yep.
You had to get rid of some money, right? You had to recoup. Yeah. So all those recoups, what did it turn into? Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, right? Yep. All those guys have made a lot of money on the Celtics team. They didn't make it immediately.
Sorry, man. We fleeced y'all when we gave up Garnett, and fucking Pierce and Allen. We fleeced y'all niggas. So, cry and weep about what Jordan's about to say next.
Right. So that happened, right? And everybody, obviously with the Celtics, we had nobodies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We had nobodies. Before
Jared Sullinger, Jeff Green, they don't remember those days.
Right there. We ain't have
Jonas Jerebko.
Jonas Jerebko?
Yeah.
We was in the trenches.
We had Jonas Jerebko. We had Jeff Green. Jeff Green wasn't a nobody, but Jeff Green wasn't,
we was in the trenches, bro.
Nobody. Yeah. We still had Rondo. Rondo was on his way out. You know what I'm saying? We still had some guys, but that was a turning point right there because, okay, this is a cheap-ass team. Who the fuck are these guys? Besides those three guys I just mentioned, for the most part, who the fuck is who are these guys? We had Tayshaun Prince for a little bit. We got rid of he was a one and done.
Yeah, cheap,
one and done. Fucking one more. Jameer Nelson was only here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He got his ass booted real quick because again, Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens, they were just trying to fill the team and they wanted to save some money, right? Okay, boom. Right. Let's fast forward 10 years later.
Right.
10 straight years 10 straight years in the playoffs, including this season, 10th year. All right, boom. Yep. Jaylen Brown, $300 million. Jason Tatum, $300 million. Derek Wright, $150. You had Kristaps Porzingis, you had Drew Holiday making close to.
We got one though.
Getting closer to
we got one. We got one though. The money was worth it. We got one though.
No, exactly. That's what I was going to lead into.
For sure,
you got a championship, and that money was worth it. All right, boom. Now you move now. Holiday and Porzingis are gone. But again, it's all because of that second apron, right? If we didn't win, everything would have looked at as a failure. We wouldn't be looking at Brad Stevens right now as, Brad Stevens. No, we just be looking at him like Danny Ainge and the rest of these others fucking chumps.
Here's the thing I said, right?
Right.
The thing I said was, if we didn't win, and I said this in Discord on multiple occasions, if we didn't win, Brown or Tatum would have gotten traded.
Right.
Oh, no
This
doubt.
is the harsh reality.
Right.
We lost to one man in 2022. One man.
And that's Steph.
One man. On a whole team that was supposed to beat him, we lost to one man.
Yeah.
And that man is light-skinned and put up, who knows, the most amount of threes in the history we've ever seen of the game. He changed the game of basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with losing to a man that actually changed the game of basketball and influence. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't think that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tate. I don't think that Jaylen Brown, it sits right with him that he didn't make Team USA and Derek White and Drew Holiday did. I think that Jaylen Brown, his resurgence this season is going to be built off of that. He's going to thrive off of that. Like, he wasn't selected for the USA shit. Why wouldn't you select Jaylen Brown over Derek White and Drew Holiday? I don't give a fuck about depth or Tyrese Halliburton. Fuck Tyrese Halliburton. As a Celtics fan, fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you are not better than Jaylen Brown. I don't give a fuck what you say. You are not better than Jaylen Brown. You can go kick rocks. You can go eat Aaron Nemhard's dick, who saved you from the other Canadians, and that nigga saved you. I don't give a fuck. TJ McConnell saved you. I don't give a fuck whether you tore your Achilles. Them niggas tried to do everything they could. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I'm not hearing it no more. There's no reason why I'm trying to hear it or why I'm seeing on the internet that Tyrese Halliburton is better than Jason Tatum. We're not doing that shit. We're not doing that shit. I don't want to hear Tyrese Halliburton is better than Jaylen Brown. We're not doing that shit. We're not doing that shit. I'm not gonna allow it.
None of us will. Whoever says that shit smoking crack.
You can tell me I'm biased because I'm a Boston fan. Whatever the fucking case may be, I'm not allowing it. Same way I'm not allowing to tell niggas that. No, and I'm gonna keep it a stack. There's not a lot of niggas better than Cam Thomas either. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Cam Thomas is a great basketball player. He's good. He's a great basketball player. That's who they need to build around. So getting MPJ, another scorer who could take the weight off, like he might not have to score all the points. He might be able to focus on his game to a point where he can get to his spots, or he can get to spots where he can put people in a position to score the basketball. That's going to be his next leap as a basketball player. We're not going to sit here and tell people Jaylen Brown, who has one of the best defensive ratings as a wing defender and as best perimeter defender, one of the best perimeter defenders even in the league, who can guard all 1 through 4. And then you got Tatum, who can guard 1 through 5, stopping niggas like Giannis, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all not finna sit here and tell me. Jaylen Brown, there's a nigga like Tyrese Halliburton because he gives up, what? He can give you 30 and 10 with no turnovers? I don't give a shit. How many niggas are going to eat him on defense?
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah. I don't care. You guys can say whatever you want. Same thing I said about Luka. I'll give the defensive stats for Luka. I don't give a shit. We're not going to sit here and act like some of these sides of the ball, whether it's rebounding or defense or help defense or on ball perimeter, like some of these things don't matter. And the fact that I'm actually seeing people say Celtics fans are like, we're not going to make the playoff is crazy to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's mind-boggling to the point where it's like, how do I even take y'all seriously as wanting to be a part of this fan base? How do I even take y'all seriously when y'all are telling me we're not even going to make the playoffs because Brad Stevens had to do what he had to do? Yo, the fact that we even got Anthony Simons off of Drew Holiday, who's a 35-year-old aging two-way player, and he has nothing left to offer to a championship team, and you're telling me Anthony Simons is not a good pickup off of that, who's 26 years old, and he can play here for the next 4 to 5 years. If he goes and balls out this year, he goes and scores 20. Yo, I guarantee you he's going to score more than 20 points a game this year. I guarantee y'all. I'm sorry. I guarantee y'all he's going to score 22 to 24 points a game. White is not going to have the same shot volume. White is going to be asked to facilitate the ball.
Yeah.
He's going to be asked to move the ball because White is such a threat as a scorer, and he's also a great defender. So he's going to take the biggest guard matchup. Anthony Simons is only going to guard some of the weakest links.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's like, to me, the difference between some of these teams is like, The Red Sox are in a rock and a hard place because they have a lot of trade value.
Yeah.
And the Celtics are not in a rock and a hard place because they already used their trade value to be able to retool. Bro, we're going to make the playoffs. If we don't make the playoffs, it's because we purposely tanked. There's no way you can tell me with this roster, we are not better than the Warriors. I mean, the Warriors, the Wizards, the fucking Nets. Are you kidding me, bro? The Bulls? Are you kidding me? Miami? You're telling me that Jaylen Brown's not going to. I just can't believe it. I can't. It boggles my mind as someone who avidly watches basketball to a point and dissects the analytics. Like, there's no way you could tell me Jaylen Brown's going to be a negative player.
Yeah. I'll just
it's
say
not
this.
possible.
Like, at this point where I'm at with the Celtics is this. Like, I think there'll be a 5 to 6 seed this year, but here's the problem that everyone is missing. Tatum got hurt, second round of the playoffs?
Yeah, but who gives a shit? Brown's going to be here.
No. This is my point. Tatum might be back for playoffs if we make it deep enough.
He's apparently on no... Okay, so with that being said, he's apparently on no boot.
Exactly. Like, he's pulling some Stephon Diggs shit where they're both recovering pretty fast.
He's on no boot.
So
yeah,
this is what I have to say. The Celtics, if they make it past the first round, it's up. It's up for the NBA. It's up. Like, if the Celtics make it out the first round...
Bro, we're going to make it past the first round. You think, I'm sorry. Let's be real. Connor, does Orlando scare us?
No.
What are we doing?
Orlando,
you think Desmond Bane is a needle mover?
I feel like Desmond Bane is a needle mover for moving up in the standings, but when it comes playoff time, I think someone's going to choke.
Why lie? When has he ever proven he can be the best scorer on a team, on a championship team or a playoff team?
That's what I'm saying. I literally said he's a needle mover for maybe moving up in the standings, but not come playoff time. Not come playoff time.
A nigga who's never showed me he can be first fiddle. It's not going to be a needle mover to me to beat a team who just won a championship last season before this past season. What are we talking about?
They're literally going to have Banchero being number 1, then you're going to have, like, Bane be, like, the second or third guy. Like, honestly...
He's going to be the third. He's not going to be the second.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm just saying, they're going to be up in the standings to where they were last year. But
Who's our third guy?
When it comes to playoff time, I don't think they're going to be good.
Who's our third guy?
Say that again?
Who's, like, our third guy? Like, right? Think about it this way, right? You got White.
You got right
Pritchard.
now, as
you got Brown.
With the injuries, it's Brown 1. Then you would go probably White 2, and then
Brown's not going to be the point guard. Brown's going to be
no. I'm talking about like where like the players are like the best on our team right now. With Tatum gone right now.
Well, that doesn't matter. Think about it this way. Where's the ball going to go to in what situations? White and Pritchard are going to have a lot more responsibility this year.
No, for sure. Yeah, I'm not.
So you have to think about White and Pritchard having a lot more responsibility as the 1 and 2 guards, and Brown playing the 3.
Well,
Brown's going to have to play a lot more defense.
Simmons might start this year. That's possible.
Well, Simons, if he starts though, he has to prove himself as a defender.
Oh, no doubt.
If he does that, then he's going to start over Pritchard. But I don't see Pritchard not starting. Genuinely, I don't see him not starting. At least at the beginning of the season. I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. At least at the beginning of the season, I don't see Pritchard starting in the first month, where I feel like Brown might be out in the first 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
That's fair.
I think those 3 to 4 weeks are going to matter, but I think after those weeks stop mattering, you got to see Simons in a position to see if he can be the 1 or the 2. White's going to be the 1. I'm sorry. He's going to be the undisputed number 1 point guard on the team with no Tatum.
No doubt, yeah. Simmons.
He knows how to move the ball without having to score.
Especially when Simmons was on Portland, Like they had Scoot at 1 and Simons at 2 anyway.
And Simons was asked to play 1 while someone else was playing 1. We're not going to ask him to do that here.
No.
We got Pritchard and White.
Yeah.
We got the 6th man of the year and literally one of the best role player point guards in all of. He probably is the best role player point guard in all of the NBA, bro. He's a champion.
Yeah. I'll just
he probably
finish
is the
up my
best
point.
one.
Like, I think the Celtics are going to be scary when it comes playoff time. Regular season, I think, especially with Tatum gone, will be a top 5, top 6 seed. But when it comes to playoff time and Tatum possibly coming back in the playoffs, I feel like that could happen. It's gonna be scary for the NBA and the rest of the teams in the East.
Nah, I think you'll be good though. Like all of us, bro. I feel like the same sentiment, right? Same sentiment is we gonna be here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, basically.
So, question is, where do you see us in the ranking?
Well, at this point, it's just like I'm banking on Brown having like a basically MVP kind of level season. So I'm thinking if that's the case, I'm just thinking of the other teams. Like there's Cleveland, they're a regular season team. You have Detroit, where I think they're going to rise. You have...
Detroit's going to be better than us.
That's what I'm saying. And then you're going to have... Who's another team I'm not thinking of right now?
Knicks.
Yeah, the Knicks. I think we'll be in
a range. Fuck them niggas, but they might be first because of depth. That's all.
I feel like we're going to be in a range of 4 to 6. Like, in that range. Like, we're going to be either 4th, 5th, or 6th in the standings. And that's basically based on how Brown is going to be this year without Tatum and the rest of our depth. Because let's be real, too. We only have Niang at our 4. We don't really have, like... I mean, he's like a low-level, like, Porzingis in the sense that he can shoot from 3, but he can't block for because he's not that.
You said a low level Porzingis. That nigga is a fucking Burger King. Or no, that nigga is a fucking Wendy's 4 when you were bored in Waltham and you have nothing else to fucking do in the middle of the night and you just going to talk shit with a bunch of other people. That nigga George Niang. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say about that nigga George Niang. That nigga is trash.
I'm not saying he's good.
We traded a Lambo for a goddamn Honda Odyssey. That nigga's not even gonna last a fucking year.
I don't think so either. Damn. But what I'm saying is he can at least shoot from 3 is all I'm saying. That's why I said very low.
Man, you can just shoot from 3. Porzingis can shoot from 3 better than that nigga. What?
I'm not saying...
He don't need a nigga who can shoot threes.
I agree.
We need a nigga who's tough. That's why Keita is gonna get minutes.
Keita definitely is getting minutes, and he deserves it because I've been to multiple Celtics games last year where he was providing great minutes and great production off the bench last year. I think Keita deserves the minutes at the 5 for sure, especially without Horford, where he's going to go at this point. I don't freaking know. Probably Golden State, but whatever, regardless.
Regardless, though.
It's like, it's just the only thing that I think might kill us is our 4 and 5. Just for now. Like, I think we need to see how our 4 and 5s do this year against these, like, great... against these teams that are better. Like, the Knicks is going to be... we need to see how the Knicks 4 and 5 match up with our 4 and 5. Like, I think that's basically what I'm going to say. If we do good against the Knicks 4 and 5 with, like, Keita and, like, maybe... Actually, you know what? Throw Walsh at the 4, maybe. I think maybe throwing Walsh in there might actually help us a lot this year.
I don't know. It's really more so... It's really more so like, what is Walsh going to provide on the defensive end? That's really what it is. I'm really not concerned about the offensive end because I feel like the game for him.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm more worried about the defensive side of our 4 and 5.
Okay, yeah, absolutely, yeah. That's like the 4 and 5 depth, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Like I couldn't say that would be an issue. You know what I mean? Like, I think it would be more so less of an issue than it would be like, okay, like we're worried about like who he can be as an overall player. But with that being said, okay, talking about overall players and all this other stuff, Patriots training camp, bro. And I'm sorry, we don't got much to talk about the Eagles because I haven't been watching the Eagles training camp. I don't even.
I don't think anybody has no bullshit.
But like y'all just won the Super Bowl, so I don't think niggas give a fuck about y'all. But y'all got the same team as last year, so I don't think anybody gives a shit. But to segue into the Patriots, man. So Forge in Foxborough, amazing episode 2. Not sure how many of you guys watched it. Not sure how many people have watched it so far. Or whatever the case may be when y'all watch this, or whatever the case may be. But I'm looking at this roster. We're talking about Milton Williams, Christian Ellis, Gonzo, Robert Spillane, Carlton Davis, Jabril Peppers, Drake May, Will Campbell, Michael Onwenu. Like, bro.
Morgan Moses, too.
Morgan Moses, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what anyone's saying. I'm going to keep it a stack right here, right now. And I'm going to be honest, because I did not have these in my predictions. But the Patriots are making the playoffs. I don't care what y'all say about the Dolphins. Fuck them niggas. Jalen Phillips coming off a fucking torn Achilles. You just traded away Jalen Ramsey. Thinking Minka Fitzpatrick's going to fix your whole shit.
No.
I'm sorry. You guys can't have... The Miami Dolphins have no power game. And the Patriots defense is designed to stop all types of offenses. Mind you. The Bengals. We are not going to have a problem against them fully healthy.
No.
None. Gonzo's going to be on Chase. Clamp that nigga already. Pack him up. Good night. Fucking Carlton Davis is going to clamp T. Higgins. Pack him up. Good night. I don't care. Christian Ellis and Robert Spillane. Yo, I don't think y'all understand. Christian Ellis and Robert Spillane in the middle is dangerous.
It is.
It is.
That is dangerous, bro. We're not even talking about, like, I'm just talking about Danger, Roger, Star Wars. We're talking about, like, I'm talking about, like, you need to run for your life. This might be your life on the line, like, type of shit. Like, Christian Ellis and Robert Spillane are going to, you got Milton Williams up front. Right? Like, well, that's his name. Not Milton Williams, not Morgan Moses, right? I get them two mixed up.
Yeah, Milton Williams is on DN. Morgan Moses is offense.
Milton Williams, Super Bowl champion.
Yep.
Barmore, elite player. I'm sorry. Regardless of whatever happened of the season, Barmore, when he's played and been on the field, fully healthy, elite player. Elite. Not like, oh, he's just been above average. Like, elite.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, like, going into this Patriots season, Connor or Nero, can you guys do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can we bring up the rankings here that we already have for these teams in the AFC East with the Bills, the Pats, the Jets, the Dolphins?
Mm-hmm.
Do a little recovery here. If you guys can pull it up, if you guys got the notes, I don't think I have it here, to be honest with you. Not sure if I have it, and definitely what I'm recording on right now has it on my phone. So I'm not sure if you guys have it, but if you guys have it, that would be awesome. I know I had the Pats going 10-7. Let me just clear the air. Let me clear the air. I have the Pats sweeping the Dolphins, and I might have them having one more other win, so they might be 12-5. Which, the only reason why I'm saying that is because I want to see where everybody else's head is at with their own takes as far as where the Pats are going to be next season. So, Nero and Ant, excuse me, Nero and Connor, you guys obviously take the reins. Go here.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. Fuck your Eagles. Y'all niggas won last year, so we don't want to hear shit. Y'all niggas losing to the Cowboys this year.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just talking shit. I just shout out to the Patriots because the Cowboys are not America's team. I don't give a fuck what the Cowboys fan base is.
Yeah.
The Patriots are America's team. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Yeah. Talk that
And that's
shit.
coming from a Chiefs fan, and I've been a Chiefs fan my whole life.
Yeah.
My whole life. The Patriots are America's team. It's not even close. It's not even close. But yeah, Nero and Connor, how do you guys feel about like the little division turn here? You guys can go about your own teams, whatever, but how do we feel about the division turn here? You guys can go ahead and debate. Talk your shit. I know Ant's going to have him leading against this whole division. Guess what? Well, if they sign Scary Terry, Ant, guess what? Y'all niggas ain't making it to the Super Bowl again.
All I want to say,
is you're a bitch ass nigga because the Eagles suck?
Before I just let Nero and Connor talk about the Patriots, and I'll kind of start. I guess I'll mention the Eagles later, since y'all, I'm gonna let y'all get y'all Patriots stuff on.
Okay, it's 1-1 in the Super Bowl. Oh shit, we're so scared. LeBron meme.
Nah, they're 2-2. My fault. They're 2-3 in the Super Bowls.
I'm gonna just say that I remember earlier I mentioned that
Jalen Hurts got carried.
I believe that the Patriots would go 8-9.
You're a hater. This thing is a hater. He's a hater.
Podcast.
You don't look at the schedule, buddy. I'm sorry, but you don't look at the schedule.
I have made a change.
You got to re-see the schedule.
I have made a change. I believe the Patriots will go 9-8.
What? You're not.
Nope.
Now you guys can go on.
No. 9-8 is so disrespectful. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't want to hear 9-8. I don't want to hear.
You guys can go.
You know what? I'm putting the Eagles at 9-8. I'm gonna talk shit now. Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
Fuck the Eagles. So shit. Or 10-7 actually.
Whatever. You guys can go on. I'll mention the Eagles.
Okay, we'll come back to this. When y'all niggas lose. We'll come back to this.
Yep. So basically,
when we beat Josh Allen, we'll come back to this.
Yeah. So the AFC East, it's gonna be Pats or the Bills or Pats. Like no doubt in my mind.
And guess what? The Bills don't got the defense to keep up with niggas because Von Miller. See you later.
Yeah.
See you later.
He's a commander now, isn't he?
He's a commander, and that's why I said y'all niggas ain't winning shit.
Okay.
You ain't winning shit.
I ain't scared of their retirement home.
You should be, because them niggas almost beat you last year. Fuck out of here.
Oh,
the team that lost by 30 in the NFC Championship.
I mean, if you didn't have Saquon Barkley, what would have been, huh?
I mean, but we have Saquon Barkley. What's the
right off of one nigga pause. Ride that nigga's dick. Yeah, ride his dick. Yeah. Philly dick riders. Ride his dick. Ride it to eternity. Yeah.
We have Saquon Barkley.
Stay on the whole thing, tipping off.
We
go
have
up
a
and
good
down.
team, a good defense.
No condom.
Salty that we won. Y'all didn't. But Commanders.
They
have the Commanders have their problems with Terry. If they're able to solve them, good for them.
They'll solve it. We're gonna manifest it because of you. We're gonna manifest it. They'll solve these problems. Nero, Connor, the Washington Commanders are gonna solve this problem so the Eagles lose next year.
Wow.
Yes.
And they're gonna have to.
Wait, can I ask you a question, Ant? Who was on the cover of Madden?
Who
was on the cover of Madden?
Who's on the Madden cover this
year? Who's on the Madden cover?
Getting hurt. He's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, tear that Achilles. Tear that ACL. Yeah.
Keep mentioning that he's on the cover. I don't give a fuck. Commanders defense is the oldest defense in the NFL. So I hope
more torn Achilles.
I hope they stay healthy. I hope they're still able to move. I hope they're like. I mean, yeah, they got Von Miller and Bobby Wagner. You know, like if this was like 2016, I'd be like, oh damn. But like it's 2025. They're still solid.
Well, you gave
But
Milton Williams to an
but
AFC team,
they're
and then
they're they're kind of like the Commanders just need something more fresh than that. Now
okay.
believe me,
They're
now
gonna
believe
be
me, they're gonna give us
overviewing
more
Yo,
fight than the
niggas
goddamn
win. Yo,
Cowboys.
listen, Connor. Niggas win 2 Super Bowls and however knows who many, however. Yo, they don't know about a dynasty. They can pick and choose for a couple
Yeah.
years. You know what I
Yep.
mean? But they don't know
Yep.
about a mate. You
And
gotta
let's be real.
Oh,
maintain.
The
You gotta live and
Commanders are gonna win more
maintain.
games than y'all.
You
and
gotta
Than
live
the
and
now,
Eagles.
maintain.
The
Y'all niggas
Commanders.
ain't living
now
and
we're gonna talk
maintaining.
about a dynasty
The
just because
Commanders
y'all
are
had
gonna
one.
beat the
Okay, we get
Eagles.
it. Y'all had a
Nah, you ain't
dynasty.
living and maintaining.
Y'all had a dynasty, whatever. I mean, that like okay, if y'all want to talk about the
And we
Patriots,
beat y'all niggas along the way.
I decide like yeah, y'all did good for y'all. You know, y'all had the greatest team
I
and
mean,
the
the
greatest
Eagles did
dynasty
beat
in
us one
NFL
year, though.
history.
We do gotta be real,
Who
though. The
gives a
Eagles
shit?
beat us.
If
I
fucking
don't
Tom
know.
Brady
I don't
caught
know
one
what you want
pass,
me to say
if
about
Tom
that.
Brady caught one pass and Brandon Cooks didn't get fucking leveled by the whole entire Eagles defense, we'd be
True.
having a whole different
True.
conversation.
True. No
I
disagreement.
mean, I wouldn't say all that.
Oh, you
I
wouldn't?
wouldn't say all that.
Go check the score. Go
Uh,
check the score.
Wasn't it like 41-37?
It was 41
Yeah,
to
don't go
33,
check the
you know.
score.
You know, if Tom Brady doesn't fumble a ball, maybe they have a better chance. You know, at the end of the
Well,
game,
maybe
He's
if you
still a
we
guys
goat,
had
can
a
go
better
though.
chance
off of
before
all
that,
Still
and
these
a
then
goat.
maybe won
ifs.
like
He's still a goat,
We
maybe
though.
if
can
you
go
guys
off
won
of
like
all
6
these
Super Bowls
ifs.
in 25
Brady's
years, you guys
still a
would be able to
goat,
hang.
though.
We
But you
can
niggas
go
can't
off
Still
hang.
a
of
goat,
all
though.
these ifs.
Yeah,
But
these
we
nuts.
go off of what happened. And what happened matters.
You know what
Y'all
else
are
happened
the
that matters?
greatest.
We
Y'all
got more
had the
Super Bowls than
greatest.
y'all,
I
nigga.
know that. And that's all y'all flex. And see, like
Okay,
they come
well, what else
after.
are we supposed to flex? We're not gonna flex Tom
I know,
Brady's
well,
MVPs.
obviously,
We're not gonna
but
flex
like,
Tom Brady's MVPs, bro.
all right, man, all right.
The
See,
Nets suck. No.
see, like if I was talking
All right,
about
no, no. All
Brady,
right. All jokes aside. All jokes
Yeah,
aside,
all
right?
jokes aside.
All jokes aside, Eagles got the same squad.
Yep.
There's really nobody that should be afraid of y'all in the NFC. I'm gonna be real. George Pickens is like
yes,
somewhat
he
a needle
was.
mover, but he's only a needle mover if the defense fucking shakes out and Jerry Jones
Yeah.
looks like he hates black people. So I just like he hates his best 2 players who are both black, and he just keeps telling them, "Yo, you guys are too black for you guys to be on the team." So
Yeah,
I don't know what Jerry Jones is doing. like
I don't know what he's
Yeah, he
doing
got to tell
either.
90% of the fucking
But
team that. No bullshit.
Yeah, he was like,
honestly,
"You
Everybody's
niggas are
black.
too ghetto for me. Like, get the fuck out of here, you 2
like
Negroes." Like, I don't know what Jerry Jones is doing, but he's
I
doing
mean,
something that's not working. So you guys might win.
I've heard on the radio like before that like I don't know Jerry Jones and Michael Parsons are gonna go through the whole run through it and then eventually like it'll probably end up in like a situation where like how Dak just randomly got paid in the middle of the season. They said basically that's gonna happen for Michael Parsons.
Man,
I don't know
Yeah,
how
they earned
much.
that already.
hold
I don't
up.
know.
That nigga Dak Prescott got paid right after Tyreek Hill got arrested.
Dak
That nigga Jerry
Prescott
Jones
got
ain't
paid
on
right
shit.
after he
He's
broke
not
his leg.
shit.
So what the fuck
He's
are we
not
talking
shit.
about? The fuck
Like-
are
He
we
ain't
talking
shit.
about right now?
He
Like-
waited
He
until
got paid
Tyreek Hill
after
got
he broke his
arrested.
goddamn
God was on
leg.
the ground
What
with
are
the
you talking
police,
about?
and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna pay this man." That's what the fuck Jerry Jones did.
So wait, okay, let me
That's
fact check.
exactly what he did.
Let me fact check. Let me
Like-
fact check. Let me fact check.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Let me fact
I'm
check. Hold
not
on.
anticipating everyone to be
Dak Prescott.
completely scared
Listen.
of us, and the NFC did get better in ways, in ways, I guess. I mean, the Giants got better. The Cowboys got better. The Commanders got better. When it comes to the rest of
Okay,
the
no, they didn't.
NFC, I mean, the Lions or whatever.
Let me tell you some information real quick, okay?
Okay.
Just so you can talk your shit.
Okay.
Dak Prescott signed a 4-year contract extension with the Dallas Cowboys in September 2024, which means the beginning of last season.
Mm-hmm.
It was worth $240 million. Now, the deal includes, and niggas want to blame Dak Prescott. This is so funny to me. This is crazy, bro. Yo, you paid this nigga that much money guaranteed with an injury, and he's never played a full season. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, $231 million out of 240 guaranteed with an $80 million signing bonus guaranteed. It makes him the highest paid player in the NFL with an average of annual salary of $60 million.
Hey,
He hasn't won nothing, bro.
Look.
He's won nothing. The Cowboys, you guys suck. You guys are ass.
And this is why
You're
they
horrible. You guys suck.
This is why they
And this is what y'all doing to Saquon. Y'all paying niggas. Y'all suck. Y'all won once. Y'all gonna pay niggas to win nothing for the rest of the year. I'm done. Why y'all niggas ass?
And this
Why y'all niggas ass?
This is
you beat an injured Chiefs team. Y'all niggas ass parading around Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts' cheeks. He's trash. That nigga's ass. Stop talking to me about Jalen Hurts. That nigga's cheeks. He's buns.
Okay.
He wouldn't do anything without Saquon Barkley in the offensive line. He's buns. He's cheeks. He's ass.
Okay.
He's not Josh Allen. Where's Josh Allen? Yo, switch Josh Allen to Jalen Hurts. Where does Jalen Hurts go?
I mean,
yeah.
No
Talk to my father about it. He'll fight you over it.
Somewhere. You know,
Where? Let me know. Where?
I still have the same expectations for Jalen Hurts anywhere.
Where?
I believe he can go to a Super Bowl with the Bills. I feel like the Bills have a decent team. Yes.
Why are niggas lying? Yo, we lying, chat? We lying, chat? Are we lying, chat? Are we lying?
I'm not lying.
We're lying now, chat. We're lying now. We're lying now.
QB.
Okay, Ant. So replace Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen. What does Josh Allen do?
Win 3 bowls.
He has 5,000 yards, 2,000 rushing, 10 rushing touchdowns, and 50 fucking passing touchdowns. Get the fuck out of here, Ant. What are you talking about, bro? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about, bro? Are you serious?
Apparently, and is not serious. He laughing.
Y'all niggas would have won with anybody else at the helm, but y'all had Jalen Hurts, the nigga who could just run and be like, oh yeah, let me not pass 25 yards downfield. Yeah, that's cool. It's all cool. It's all cool.
I mean, like
you beat up a banged up Chiefs team. Congratulations. You beat us banged up. Congratulations. Good job. You had to beat us while we were injured. Good. Congratulations to you. This is what we're doing about Jalen Hurts now. He's now up above a pedestal above Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. This is what we're doing right now?
No.
I'm not saying he's above them. He's not above them.
So what are we doing?
In my opinion, Jalen Hurts is number 5.
Oh no! I need to go to bed.
Wait.
I need to go to bed.
No. Are you saying that he's better than Burrow?
I need to go to bed.
No.
I need to go to bed.
All right, wait. Who are the 4 before him?
I didn't say that.
Who's the 4?
Okay,
I said he's number 5.
I'll do it.
Mahomes is better
than him.
Burrow's better
than him. Allen,
better than him.
Lamar.
Jackson's better than him.
Do I need to keep going?
Keep going.
Jaden Daniels. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Jaden Daniels would have a Super Bowl right now if he switched teams. Stop lying to me.
True.
Stop lying to me.
He still got more.
Jaden Daniels would have a Super Bowl right now if he switched teams. Stop fucking lying to me and telling me he wouldn't. Because stop lying. Jalen Hurts has never thrown for 4,000 yards in his career. Stop lying to me. Stop lying to me. He's not that good. Stop lying to me.
I mean, but Jalen Hurts is just able to.
I don't care. Stop lying to me.
He's able to lead a team.
No, he's able to get carried by a team that's better than him. Stop lying to me.
We should move on to this Pat stuff real quick before we get too negative.
But then after Jaden Daniels,
who do you have? That team, they don't go to the Super Bowl.
After Jaden Daniels, who do you have?
Give Jaden Daniels that team, they don't go to the Super Bowl. Give Josh Allen that team, they don't go to the Super Bowl.
NFC Championship. So
and give anybody better than Jalen Hurts as a quarterback, they don't go to the Super Bowl. It's a yes or no question.
You said if anyone is better than Jalen Hurts as a quarterback, yeah, I mean
they don't go to the Super Bowl.
They probably would, yeah.
And they don't win it by a landslide.
I mean, probably would, yeah.
Okay, so Jalen Hurts is not that good, so stop trying to believe he's that good. He's not that fucking good, bro. He's never thrown for more than 3,800 yards in his career. Stop acting like he's that good. He's not. He
gets most of the touchdowns off of running anyway.
Who gives a shit what he does off of running? He's not that good as a quarterback, and he can't read a defense past the first read. He can't fucking do anything without leaving his fucking feet. I'm sorry. Stop fucking sitting here and acting like Jalen Hurts is some top 5 nigga. He's not. Y'all gotta stop lying about this shit. He's not that good. Y'all gotta stop lying. Stop lying to me.
You know, I mean, he's just...
Switch Justin Herbert. Okay. Switch Justin Herbert and switch Jalen Hurts. Who is better? Who is better?
Herbert.
No, that's where we're gonna have to.
Herbert.
I have to cut it a little bit.
So is it a product of his team, or is it a product of who he is? It's two different things.
I mean, Herbert doesn't really show up in the playoffs like that, and he
doesn't have Hurts. Yo, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Okay. So this is what you're gonna bring up, right? Herbert doesn't have this, right? Herbert doesn't have this, but Hurts has this, right? So you put two of them together by the side of my head. Who's gonna get over the hump with a better team, Hurts or Herbert? With a better team, a better offensive line, Hurts. A better defensive line, Hurts, that can stay healthy. A better fucking defense that can stay healthy, Hurts. So are you going to take the guy that actually has a better team, or are you going to take the guy who's a more talented player and maybe could carry? To win a Super Bowl. A Super Bowl is a fucking team sport, my nigga. Stop acting like Jalen Hurts got them niggas there and did whatever he did and was on his own. Stop fucking acting like he's that nigga. He's not. Y'all gotta stop y'all gotta stop putting these niggas up because of rings, bro. For real.
I mean, I'm not saying because of the rings, you know.
He's not. He's not that good.
I mean, I just feel like he has a good leadership role on the team.
Now continue. I want to continue. I'm being respectful. I want to hear this.
I feel like he has a good leadership role.
Keep a straight face. I'm gonna keep a straight face.
He's able to do what is needed.
I give a fuck.
He does more than just having to pass all the time in a way. He fulfills a better role than some quarterbacks are able to do, which is why he has gotten kind of as far as he did, in my opinion. I feel like in the playoffs, with or without the team he has, he's a better playoff performer than Herbert. I feel like the line where it cuts off, where like, oh, you can win with the Eagles team, it kind of stops. Like, Mahomes can do it, obviously. He's done it with the Chiefs. Mahomes can do it. Obviously, he's the best quarterback in the league. Lamar could do it. Josh Allen can do it. Burrow can do
Lamar
it.
can do it, but he's never been
Daniels
there.
can
What are you
do
talking
it.
about? Josh Allen can do it,
Then
but he's never been there. What are you talking about?
they can do it. They can do it, and
Oh
that's
my,
and
you're
that's
sweet.
where it cuts off. And that's where it cuts off, in my opinion.
But like, who is who to you that can do it? What are you talking about? You never seen Lamar or Josh Allen in the Super Bowl. So what is you talking about?
But with our team, they
Okay, wait, listen.
with
Who
your
had a
point,
lesser team the two of these years, or the year y'all just went to the Super Bowl and won, right?
yes,
Did Lamar and Josh Allen not have a lesser team than y'all?
they did, and that's
Okay,
what I'm
so
saying.
why are you praising Jalen Hurts like he's some elite ass nigga when he had the fucking best team in the NFL?
I'm saying basically Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen with our team would be very successful, and they would have Super Bowls.
Josh Allen
I'm
would have
saying
5,000 yards
my list,
passing and
my
2,000 yards rushing and fucking 30 touchdowns running and 50 touchdowns fucking passing behind that O-line and behind
my
that defense.
my list of QBs who can do that is Burrow, Mahomes, Jackson, Allen, and Daniels, and that's where it stops. In my opinion, that's where it stops. It doesn't go beyond that for me.
So you think Hurts is what, fifth?
Like fifth or sixth, around there.
Oh my.
All right, if he was on any other team doing the same shit, where would he be at? You think?
What are we doing, bro?
If he was on another
Yo,
team
I can't.
doing
What are
the
we
same
doing,
stuff,
bro? What are we
I'm
doing?
not saying he's the greatest quarterback in the league. And
Okay.
obviously, quarterbacks better than him with a lesser team weren't able to make it as far. I'd still say he's a solid QB. So I believe he'd probably make it like like divisional round, championship round, maybe.
All right.
Yeah, and it was me, and I said I don't give a fuck what he says. That's what I said. Guess what? He
I
gets 2
respect it.
hours my fucking nuts. I don't care.
But at least, I mean, I'll give you that. At
I'm
least with
leaving there
him,
in really 2
he can
hours.
run a
He can
team,
say
but it
whatever he
depends on
fucking
who's on his
wants.
team.
That nigga can say whatever he wants at the door. Jalen Hurts is not better than any of those niggas. And I'll tell you one thing. Do you think Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback and a thrower of the ball than Justin Herbert?
I don't.
No,
Okay. So do you think he's a better thrower of the ball than Joe Burrow?
no,
No.
Okay. So do you think he's a better thrower of the ball than Josh Allen?
Hell no.
no.
I mean, we're
Okay.
reaching
So do you think he's a
with
better
Burrow
thrower
and
of the
Allen. Like I said that Burrow and Allen are better, that they would do
my
more.
God.
I don't know what you want me to say. I said Burrow and Allen are better than Hurts. I mean, you keep mentioning Burrow and Allen. Okay, I get that. They're better than Hurts. Burrow and Allen are better than Hurts. They would do more than Hurts with the Eagles team. I said that. I just got to see more from Herbert.
Too high a regard because of team sports. I'm sorry.
All right.
We are holding him too high of a regard because of team
Yeah.
sports. I'm sorry.
We should.
This is
move on
getting
to the next
outrageous. This
topic.
is getting outrageous.
We should move on to the Pats here.
Back to the
kinda
topic,
touched on
John.
it.
I'm sorry. This is getting outrageous, bro. Back to the topic. Long story short,
Yeah.
the Pats are going 12-5.
I also
Nero and Connor, you guys have more of a sentiment of like how the Pats are going to do this season. So I'll let you guys commiserate back and forth. But with that being said, with Ant being delusional, I would like y'all to actually give us a realistic chance of the Patriots this season without having to hear Jalen Hurts is this and that and so forth, because I can't believe that this is the length we've gone to for Jalen Hurts. This is unbelievable. But, I guess team accolades are in football is taken into account for a lot more things than an individual player, especially at a quarterback, which is more of an individual award than it is a team award. So,
I mean, just go ahead, man. Just go.
Fuck it, I got him going 17-0. No bullshit. All right, fuck it.
you're stop lying. Stop lying. Yeah. Hey, stop lying.
Fuck it, at
He
this
said I
point.
got him
At
going
this point, if
17.
Jalen Hurts top 5, the Pats going 17-0. No bullshit.
Yeah. Nah.
Oh, where did there? Oh, wait. What just happened?
So I'm gonna whip through this personally quick because I gotta go on another round of work. So basically, the AFC East is gonna go Bills, Patriots, one of the two, whatever. I got Pats 12-5 also. I've been saying this for the last couple, for probably the last couple pods at this point.
Yep.
Because one, and it's even more evident with the whole Forge and Foxborough documentary episodes they've been dropping on YouTube and shit. And that's because of the fact that we have great coaching staff on both ends of the ball. We have great players in depth in general. Defensively is insane. We're going to be a top 5 defense this year. I don't want to hear anybody saying otherwise, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I agree.
We're going to be top 5 defense. We got Diggs healthy already, which people thought we weren't going to have him healthy till after training camp.
Yep.
Kyle Williams is going to show out. He's shown out some stuff today, apparently.
Absolutely.
I kind of saw that from 98.5 today, even though I don't really watch 98.5 like that. But regardless. So then you have Chisholm. He had a good rookie camp. I don't know how he did this in a training camp today. I'll look at that later. But we got great depth at defense with what Amari mentioned on defense. I already agree with him on that. Offensively, our offensive line has been revamped, has been veteranized too with Morgan Moses, and I like that a lot. It's just we're just going to have to find what receivers we have are going to be worth keeping because we have a logjam on that. But honestly, the wide receivers at this point I think are going to be on our team. Diggs, Williams, I said Diggs, Williams, Chisholm probably will be on the roster too. You're probably going to have Baker. Polk's going to go. I feel like he missed the first day of training camp, and honestly, it's probably because he knows he's going to get moved. And then we're still going to have Pop Douglas. Maybe Kendrick Bourne. I don't know. But at this point, I think our wide receiver room is going to settle itself pretty soon.
I agree.
With what I've seen also, and even Amari here, like what me and Amari have watched like some episodes of like not even Forge from Foxborough, but like some of the stuff that Drake May's been doing. And actually, Drake May's literally been doing camps with some of these receivers, which has been great. So
and paying for them.
Exactly.
Big team leadership.
Yeah. So I think those are receivers that are going to stay put. And our running back situation is great because even though I like Stevenson,
Henderson and Stevenson.
Henderson's literally going to do good for us. And I think especially if Stevenson keeps fumbling, which I don't think that's going to happen this year. But if he keeps fumbling, then we have Hendrickson. And I don't even know who our running back 3 is at this point. But whatever.
Antonio Gibson.
Drake May is going to have a very good year. He's going to have great offensive line help this year, and our weapons are going to help. Especially, we haven't even touched on goddamn Hunter Henry. So, like, dude, like, I feel like our offense is going to tear through defenses. Our defense is going to tear through offenses. 12-5 is what I got. Simple as that.
That's a great take, dude. I feel the same way you feel. Like, I feel like they'll be there. They'll be in the contention, but Nero, how do you feel? What's going on?
Well, I had him going at 11-6. Could easily go 12-5, but I got him realistically at 11-6. The schedule, obviously, it plays a factor. If you look at the 21 season, it's damn near the same schedule, and you see how that went. You know, only different is the AFC North is in the picture. But that's where I see him as. I mean, and again, you look at free agency with Milton Williams, Harold Landry, Stephon Diggs, Robert Spillane, you name it, Carlton Davis, all those guys. Yeah. Those are you got they're not flashy signings for the most part, but these are guys that are veterans. These are guys that come in, work hard, and produce. Under the radar guys. The last 25 years for the most part, the golden age of the Patriots, the last 5 years has been, up and down. But in that golden age period, a lot of these guys, including Mike Vrabel, were guys that were nobodies.
Yep.
These are guys that are realistically are fucking nobodies, but they produce. They produce. They'll go out there and give you some tackles, get you some interceptions, some touchdowns, this, that, and so forth. This right now, I mean, you're looking at this team. This is truthfully the new era of the Patriots. You have Mike Vrabel coming into the fold, a Patriots hero that I just mentioned. Now he's in. He's the guy that ended the dynasty. What better way to restart everything that goes on in Foxborough is fucking being a head coach, right?
Right.
You got all these guys on the team now also that, especially the rookies, are unproven. But Kyle Williams had a great practice today, had a nice catch on Christian Gonzalez. You have Stephon Diggs out there looking the part. There's still guys like Pop Douglas, Kayshon Boutte if he makes the team or not. But regardless, I like him a lot, and he produced when his number was called. You have some guys that can do some stuff out there, but now you're in an offense where now it's okay. Let's go running around and fuck around and just try to score a touchdown. No, we got an offense now that is more structured.
Yep.
It's more competent. It's only going to get better now because now that Josh McDaniels has taken trips to, LA and Kansas City and Philadelphia and Denver. You're seeing these offenses of how these guys have played for the last couple of years. Now it's going to be implemented in this offense. Now you're going to see the change. You're going to see now what a Patriots modern day NFL offense is going to look now.
100%.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
And then we have this defense that you bring these guys in. They're more hungrier now than ever because, this other team didn't believe in me, but this coach does. Fuck yeah, I'm going to give up my 110% on the field from week 1 to week 18. So I'm excited. I mean, and the last thing I'll look apart, this team is filled with youth. There's a bunch of rookies, as of right now. There's a bunch of rookies that were drafted. There's a bunch of undrafted rookies, right?
Yeah.
Some of these undrafted rookies are going to make the team.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of the guys that are drafted, I'm 99% sure, including Mr. Irrelevant, is going to make the fucking team.
Yeah.
Afton Chisholm.
In some way, shape, or form. All these guys are going to contribute this year, whether it's on offense, defense, special teams. These guys are going to contribute, right? All we got to really look at now is, okay, what are you guys actually going to do from when the whistle blows against the Raiders to when the whistle blows at the end of the game against the Miami Dolphins?
Right.
What the fuck are you going to do? That's really what we're waiting for. What are you going to show us? Because we have it on paper. It's on paper already who's on the team. What are these guys going to do? You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I see Milton Williams having a real breakout year. Yeah. Finally starting, finally really getting to see the field. Harold Landry's going to have I see him having a comeback year. I see Keon White taking a step forward, but I also see guys like Kyle Duggar really becoming Kyle Duggar again. I see Jabril Peppers finally stopping whatever bullshit he was on.
That's a great take.
And being on the field for hopefully up to 17 games. If he misses some time, he misses some time. Injuries play a part. I see Carlton Davis having another bounce back year because even in Detroit, he broke his jaw. He missed the last part of the year. I see him being healthy, and I see him not having to take on a huge responsibility because you have Christian Gonzalez on the other side, right? To cap off this training camp period or whatnot. Hey, if you can get a guy like Terry McLaurin, Trey Hendrickson, if you pull off a trade for one of those guys, great. But if I'm the Patriots, who doesn't fucking have a job right now? I'd bring back Stephon Diggs for the mentor.
Nothing to lose. You're right. Trey Hendrickson. We have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Right.
We have zero to lose with Trey Hendrickson, who just led the league.
We have zero to lose with Terry McLaurin if we get it.
He just led the league in sacks, right?
A guy like Hendrickson, I'd rather have more right now to really fortify that edge group.
Agreed.
Well, forget the edge group. It's going to give Drake May more help knowing that he can go into these drives. Like, okay, there's the one thing I learned about Fords and Foxborough. They said they don't want to go into these drives thinking for Drake May, what can I do for this offensive line? Like, this offensive line, like, what can I do for them? Like, I feel like Drake May, they're trying to get him out of that mindset of, like, okay, don't go into these drives thinking, what can I do for the offensive line? They're going into these drives hopefully thinking this year by watching Fords in Foxborough and like some of the training camp stuff. Like I'm definitely going to go to training camp after we go to the festival and stuff. But the insider information seems like Drake May has been handling it in a sense that like he just wants to see guys win at the line of scrimmage, at the line of whatever. If he just wants to see guys win at every aspect of whatever the case may be, whether it's offensive linemen, wide receivers, tight ends. We don't got to worry about Hunter Henry. He's going to do his job.
Yeah.
We don't got to worry about Pop Douglas. He's going to do his job. We don't got to worry about Stephon Diggs. He's going to do his job. Matt Collins, we don't got to worry about him. He's going to do his job.
Right.
So Drake May has all of these guys who are more concerned about doing their job than they are concerned. Well, hopefully, Stephon Diggs is not concerned about getting the ball to himself, because I'll tell you right now, that's just not going to fucking work.
No.
It's not going to work here. It's not. So if he wants to be a diva, he can be a diva all he fucking wants to. But that diva shit's not going to fucking work. And with that diva shit being said, like, Nero and Connor, how do you feel about the Stephon Diggs situation real quick?
Well, how he's looked, I will say, because I tuned into his videos as well. I tuned into the Kendrick Bourne post on YouTube too. He was out there with Drake May and all of them, obviously in North Carolina. But seeing Stephon Diggs move right now, I tell you, tearing your ACL 8 months ago and coming back like that is something. Now, in terms of production, I don't see him going. If he goes over 1,000 yards, great. I don't see it, because even if he does, it's going to take away some plays for some of these other guys. Realistically, he might be an 800, 900-yard guy. He could, and if he clips over 1,000, that's great. But for this team, he doesn't. I wouldn't want him to really be the man. I'd rather have the contributions from Pop Douglas, from Kyle Williams, from Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper. I'd rather this be more of a collective than just one guy out there trying to get as much yards as he can, and we're losing the fucking game. Truthfully, that's how that's. So I wouldn't want Stephon Diggs to. What's the word I want to say? I don't want. It's kind of tough to say. But like,
you don't want him to take on too much more responsibility than he don't have to take on.
Exactly. Yeah. He doesn't have to really be the man. He doesn't have to. He can just come into the situation, be a leader, be a star, but you don't have to overplay. You don't have to be a superstar. You could just be, hey, listen, that we got to worry about that guy. We got to make sure that guy ain't killing us. But everybody else can do their shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Plus, also, we got to keep this guy healthy. I mean, this guy is over 30 years old now. This isn't 25-year-old Stephon. You know what I'm saying? This is a guy who has torn his ACL, has dealt with ankle injuries in the past. We got to keep him fresh, because if we make that playoff run, and God forbid that we don't, but I really think we do, we got to keep him healthy. Because then when it gets to the playoff time, it's going to get even more serious. Because who you're going to run into? The Chiefs, Buffalo, maybe
Broncos.
You're gonna run into these guys.
There's too many. You got Buffalo. You got Pittsburgh. You got the Bengals. You got the Ravens. You got the fucking, like, there's no slouch in the AFC
Broncos.
this year.
Exactly, Broncos too.
The Broncos. In terms of contending spots to get to where everybody needs to get over the hump for the Chiefs. Like, I do think you're right in that sentiment, but I think the Patriots are one of the best equipped teams, bro. They just got the defense for it, bro. And if the defense stays healthy, bro, Carlton Davis is going to be a problem. I don't think these fans, like, I think Carlton Davis is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Like this is the X factor. And Robert Spillane. Like, Robert Spillane, I think he's going into his year, like, I think he's about to turn 30, or if I'm not mistaken, he's about to turn between the ages of 28 and 31. He's about to turn that age. So with that being said, like, the window is now, especially this year. The league is wide open, bro.
Yeah.
You got the Eagles with the Madden curse. You got the Lions who showed up, and they obviously didn't show up to a point where we thought they was going to be. We thought they was contenders, Them niggas didn't even make it past what we thought they would. Then you got the Commanders who exceeded above expectations, and then they exceeded above expectations and got better.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And even though the scary Terry thing is going on, like if they figure out a way to get Scary Terry paid, bro, the rest of the league has to be on notice.
Yeah.
And the Broncos are like one of the only teams where I feel like they can stop anybody at all three levels of the ball offensively. Like the Broncos are the one team that stands out to me as someone as obviously as you know, I've been a Chiefs fan my whole life. My whole life. I'm the only one who's a Chiefs fan in this group. Like I watched my ass get beat by Tom Brady every year in the past. Every year. Y'all niggas got the last laugh every year. Up until now, lately, I've been getting the last laugh. And the only way we can keep getting the last laugh, Patrick Mahomes took a pay cut. So I'm hoping that him taking a pay cut for his contract and it depreciating over the years each year, that is going to benefit us only more because we've had the money to spend on Karlaftis and Jones and and whatever the case may be. Yes, we're going to keep this core together to make sure we could possibly get past the hump. But I don't think that, like, with the Broncos, Bengals are hungry. I don't care what people say. Bengals might not have the roster, but the Bengals are hungry.
No doubt.
And we saw last year, they missed the playoffs off scenario last year. They did not miss the playoffs because they weren't good enough. They missed the playoffs off of scenario.
Yep.
And the reason why my Chiefs sat Patrick Mahomes and all the other starters is so we didn't have to play the Bengals.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
I'm just being honest.
No, you're
we
right.
knew how scary they were.
Yeah.
We knew how much Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins could affect the game, and Chase Brown. We knew. And it was in our smartest interest to tank for that last week to make sure the fucking Bengals got nowhere near us. Because we were scared. I'm just being honest as a Chiefs fan. Other Chiefs fans will tell y'all, oh yeah, we wasn't scared. We had it in the bag from the beginning. No, the fuck we did not. Because regardless whether we had to face the Eagles or not in the fucking fully healthy Super Bowl, we would have lost. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest as a Chiefs fan. There's nothing could have done. Guys, awesome episode. Obviously, during the I feel about this whole red zone figure that shit out because I'm gonna be real. As someone who's a media member and all of us are media members, NFL, ESPN, if y'all ever gonna watch this, fuck y'all. Like, genuinely, fuck y'all. Because what are we supposed to fucking do and interact with our fans and we're supposed to do to spread the league, whatever the case may be? Y'all suck. There's no fucking real Pro Bowl game no more. There's no fucking real NFL shit no more. There's no more of the All-Star game matters in the NBA. So y'all need to fucking do something and figure it out. I don't care what it is. I'll start streaming off my own cock. I don't care. I'll start streaming off my own dick. I don't give a fuck. You niggas, you need to figure it the fuck out. NFL, ESPN, figure it out. No, you can shake your head all you want. I don't care about that deal. I'm going to sit here and make money off of YouTube that has no deals with the NFL and all that other shit. Suck our cocks, bro, because there's no way we're about to go here, red zone, whole season, without being able to introduce the Discord to this podcast and do all this other shit. Red zone, NFL, fuck y'all, niggas. I don't want to hear it no more. Tired of it. But with that being said, the Eagles suck. You niggas beat us in Super Bowl. Fuck, we got Tom Brady. Tom Brady. What you gonna do, Ant? Damn, he took his nigga nuts off.
That's crazy.
You are.
But nah, straight up. Pat's making the fucking playoffs this year.
Yep.
Red Sox making the playoffs this year. Don't care what y'all say. And
If-
we love you, but the Nets, shambles. Eagles, shambles. New Jersey Devils, I mean, that's your only hope.
My only hope.
Yeah, well, what's your second hope?
Wow.
Star Wars, the only hope.
What do you mean? What's my second hope?
Exactly, because you don't got one.
Wow.
No, the only hope he has is watching Star Wars Only Hope again, or whatever.
Yeah.
The Devils are like my third hope. What are you talking about?
Who is your third hope? Us?
The Devils.
Yes.
They're my third hope. Because I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Look at me.
They should be your first hope.
All right. Because during the fall and winter, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You know, because like right now, with how much I focus on the Yankees during the summer, they're not gonna be below second hope right now because you know, they're the only team I focus on. They like every time we lose, I almost cry. It dictates my mood. Every time we win, I'm up. Like, you know, it's the only team, not necessarily the only team, but it's the main team I have to cheer for. When it's fall time.
Because you know the Yankees suck.
Here it is, guys. The Eagles. What I'm gonna say is that they can study us all they want and not be scared of us. But that's what happened after we went to the Super Bowl in 2022. And then we improved. I don't care what film study they do. I don't care the amount of hand waving Amari can do. I'm not that scared right now.
Yeah, you see? Yeah, wave it.
Scared right
wave it.
He can talk about the Saquon cover.
I'm sorry. All the other Milwaukee fans.
Eagles.
Y'all can bully me about it all y'all want.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
I gotta go. No bullshit.
What you see.
All right, Connor.
But I'm gonna mention right now, you were only 4 years old when this happened.
Too,
right?
bro.
You were only 4 years old when this happened.
Yeah.
The Eagles thought they were the dream team. They got Ronnie Brown, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, all these guys. What happened? They finished 8-8, didn't even sniff the playoffs, right? They didn't even sniff the playoffs. They had Vince Young at quarterback at that point. They didn't even sniff the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? This is a different situation. But I will there's a lot of times where a team wins a Super Bowl and they don't go back.
I know.
I've seen it. I've seen it with the fucking who was it? I saw it with the Steelers for a little while. I saw it with the Green Bay Packers. Who else? I saw it with the Giants after they beat the Celtics, the Patriots the second time. Right?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So
I know teams don't go back.
Yeah, they could. But it's not always a given. With that Madden curse right now, I know Tom Brady beat it. I hope and pray Saquon nothing happens to Saquon. I hope and pray. I really do, because I like Saquon a lot. But if something were to happen to Saquon Barkley, how is everything going to fare with those Eagles? Because Jalen Hurts is scared to throw the ball. He ain't going to rely on Saquon. If Saquon not out there, who's he going to rely on? Will Shipley?
Yep.
He's going to rely on Will Shipley? Will Shipley had a big-ass run. He couldn't even get in the fucking end zone.
I mean, Will Shipley's not our RB2.
I'm sorry.
Who's the RB2? Yeah, exactly.
Kenneth Gainwell.
Oh, shit. Now, but for real, who's the RB2 now over there?
Kenneth Gainwell. But
yeah, I forgot about Kenneth Gainwell. See, because all he's good for is fucking screen passes.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I know. But when it comes to the running back situation, in which it's actually kind of funny, who I'm about to mention, back in 2022, we only had Miles Sanders. I mean, and Miles Sanders wasn't all that.
And Miles Sanders thought he was that nigga. And he said
he
Saquon wouldn't have rushed for those yards if he didn't have the offensive line. Nigga, you had the same shit.
He really thought I mean, like me personally,
he thought he ate.
I loved Miles Sanders, but he's bugging right now.
No, he is bugging.
He's bugging right now.
I ain't gonna hold you. The nigga went to Carolina, he ain't even do shit. So how are you gonna tell? How are you gonna say Oh, if I was in that offense,
He's tweaking.
I don't got that guy that they have over there. I respect, bro, but I could have did the same thing. Nigga, no, the fuck you couldn't.
And
exactly.
This dude goes like, oh, like they don't want me no more, so I'm gonna go to their rivals, the Cowboys. Like, oh,
and what the fuck are they gonna do about it?
Oh,
yep.
What the fuck are they gonna do?
Yep.
Oh,
come on, man. Like,
oh my
with
God.
that being said, guys, what an awesome first live collab between What the Hell Is Happening in Sports and Bay State Media. This is awesome. So I'm looking to actually do like more of a live recap every night with the baseball games going on, because that's like the only thing we got going on. Like summer league's over, summer league's done with, so we wasn't able to really cover that too much, but we can cover that on
Hornets.
30 and beyond. If you guys go and watch 30 and beyond, me and Mr. Jay De Niro here on What the Hell Is Happening in Sports. We are in Bay State Media 30 and Beyond show. We do collab podcasts with What the Hell Is Happening in Sports with Jordan. So if you guys would like to go tune in, it is on our long format page. Obviously, we are live. We didn't get as many viewers as we want. We started a little bit late, but hopefully we are able to get like a little bit more viewers in here a little bit early. But with that being said, like, we were able to get in here, talk about our favorite teams, be able to go through a round table. In that round table, we're going to try and do these every night. Jordan, hopefully, we can try and get the little live thing going between the both of us. But regardless of that, Jordan's obviously doing his own thing with WTHHS. What the hell is happening in sports? He is live pretty much almost on every recap of these Red Sox games. He's live. He keeps it going. So I want y'all to tune in with him. Make sure y'all tune in with him, because that helps you guys tune in with us. He's already done the legwork for a lot of shit. And I mean, he works at a radio station. He's got all this stuff in his back pocket. So y'all got to tap in with What the Hell Is Happening in Sports. They're doing their thing. We was able to go to the Big Three. The Big Three vlog will be up soon.
Yes, sir.
For those who don't know, we'll have it on What the Hell Is Happening in Sports 617 page on Instagram. Then we'll have it on the Bay State Media page on Instagram. So y'all will be able to see that. Nero and I were lucky enough to go to a game together in the Big Three. See Michael Beasley, Mario Chalmers, a couple of these other players that you guys love and know from 2K or whatever the case may be, on some My Team cards, whatever the case may be. We got a couple stacked teams and whatever the case may be for y'all. So with that being said, what the hell is happening in sports? Thank you for coming with us on your first live, bro. Like a collab live. That was awesome, man. We had a good time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And fuck the Yankees and fuck the Nets. You guys suck. Genuinely. Like, we are in Titletown. I'm sorry that you are not able to experience this anytime soon. But on the losing end, what do you have to say on the losing end?
I mean, you guys are the greatest sports city in the country.
Titletown, bro. Titletown.
I'll give you that. But
this is Titletown, bro. From Bill Russell to 2025. Come on now, bro.
I have faith in what we can do.
Not the Nets.
Not well. I mean,
better not lie right now on Discord.
When it comes,
better not lie right now. I thought.
I mean, when it comes to the Nets, I mean, like, whatever we're doing. I mean,
y'all niggas.
Hopefully, something rises up. I don't know.
Hopefully it doesn't. As Red Sox fans, hopefully it doesn't.
I mean, like, come on, Nets, come on.
I mean, we praying on your downfall.
Yankees, defense, get better. Cashman, get me Suarez, and get me a pitcher, any pitcher, maybe like one or two pitchers. Get like one of each, a starter, a reliever. Get me someone, Cashman, please.
Do you think y'all fleece is gonna work?
Maybe. Who knows?
Okay.
Eagles. I'm not changing my expectations. Obviously, anything could happen during the
Man,
season.
y'all niggas suck. Y'all niggas suck.
Anything could happen during the
Y'all
season.
niggas suck. You got the same team
It's
as
kind of
last
like
year.
with
Y'all
you
niggas
guys
suck.
being Celtics fans and y'all winning the championship. I don't
No,
know
we didn't
what.
say all that. We said we was going to make the playoffs. Don't put words in our mouth.
No, hold on now.
Don't.
When you let me explain. When you guys won the championship in 2024, you know, like I don't know where you guys were at as fans going into the next season. However you guys were feeling then, that's kind of how I probably feel kind of like now.
Bro, you're lying to yourself if you're going to tell us we're not going to make the playoffs. You're lying to yourself.
I'm not saying the Celtics. I never said that. You're putting words in my mouth.
You're lying. No. I'm just saying if you were telling yourself that, you're lying to yourself. I didn't say you
the
said
Celtics
that.
are going to make the playoffs. The East
Oh,
is not.
thank you. At least you keep it real because you
The
ain't.
Celtics are going to make it to the playoffs. They're going to be above the play-in. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to do whatever. Whatever they do, they're a smart team. They're a solid without Tatum. They're still a smart team. They still do what they got to do. They take care of business. I can't like, you know, like they're still the Celtics. So, and the Devils here,
And y'all
the Devils, you know, Quinn Hughes, get up over here.
talk your shit. Talk your shit. Talk your shit for Owen. Talk your shit.
To Owen, to Josh in the Bay State chat, any Canucks fan, any NHL fan, Quinn, you know, they keep talking about, oh, Jack and Luke is gonna go to the Canucks. The Canucks are in shambles. The Canucks are in shambles. What are they doing? I don't know. They're in shambles. Think they signed what's his name? Ryan Reeves or whoever. Was it Ryan Reeves?
That ain't gonna protect Jack Hughes. I'll still punch that nigga in his mouth when he comes to Boston.
Hey, you can hate Jack Hughes all you want. I'm not like, I mean, Jack Hughes isn't my favorite player on
tell him not to go to Bacho Ristorante. That's all.
you heard.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, Jack Hughes is not my favorite player on the team. He's whatever to me. Whatever he does to produce is cool. I've always kind of been more of a Nico Heischer fan, anyways.
Yeah, because he carried y'all last year.
So yeah, so you know,
and Jacob Markstrom when he was healthy.
Anyways, I hope we're just better than last year. You know, make it further than we did last year, and you know, all I gotta say is, you know, fuck the Red Sox, fuck the Rays.
What did you say?
Well, dilly fuck Philly, okay? Dilly fuck Philly.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Okay, so
dilly
fuck the Giants.
Okay, Chad. And, listen, we got. Okay, quickly, and so listen. Anthony is gonna have some exclusive Yankees merch, Eagles merch for y'all who are watching this right now. I'm gonna have some Chiefs merch, Celtics merch, whatever, Red Sox merch, varsity jackets, bomber jackets, jerseys, all this other type of stuff. If you guys want to go, link is gonna be right here. You guys are gonna be able to see it right here. You guys can see it. The link's right here. Boom. This link will be up. You guys are able to go on this website right here. You guys can choose from Red Sox bomber jacket with your own name on it. You can choose a Patriots bomber jacket with your name on it. You can choose a Bruins jersey with the B logo on the front that's black and yellow, and the James Higgins jersey or whatever on your own jersey. You can choose the Celtics jersey with whoever you want on it, whether it's yourself or whatever. We are going to be able to provide that for you guys with our own logo and our own colorways. If you want the Patriots colorways or you want whatever colorways, let us know. We have t-shirts right here. These are the t-shirts that we first subscribed to. These are the t-shirts that we first got in the bag. So with that being said, we're pushing out these B logo T-shirts. If you guys don't want these B logo T-shirts, excuse me, you guys are able to get different colorway T-shirts for the Patriots, the Red Sox, the Celtics, the Bruins. We are able to cover you, Portland Sea Dogs, Worcester Red Sox, whatever the case may be. Right, we got y'all covered. So with that being said, we know we're gonna make sure we collab with what the hell is happening in sports. We're gonna make sure we get them on the merch and all that other stuff. With that being said, we're going to continue these lives. What the hell is happening in sports? What a great collab again, as per fucking usual. Nero killing it. Clap it up for Nero. Go.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Nero, man. What the hell is happening in sports? This guy tunes in every day, bro. He's here after almost every Red Sox game this season, bro. He's been here. So y'all got to tune in with my boy, bro. He's been in here. We're actually very grateful and thankful to be able to be a part of this discussion with him. He invited us to his live streaming space. So, with that being said, like, what the hell is happening in sports had us here, presenting us here, which is the Bay State Media with Ant, Connor, and a couple other people. Thank you guys for having us here. What the hell is happening in sports? If you got any last words here, do your thing, you know?
Hey, as always, I appreciate hopping on with y'all. It's always a great discussion. I tell you, man, because since this is the first live, I'll basically kind of just say it. I've been doing this since my birthday was on January 24th. I've been doing it since basically that time, just going on live. You know, whether it's Patriots, Red Sox, Celtics, anything really going on in the world of sports, I'm always here to talk about. I'm glad you guys were here to share it with me. It's only the start, but it's never gonna be finished. It's gonna keep going and keep.
Yes, sir. Yes, never the end.
But yeah, I hope we continue more of these, and I'm sure we will. I'm 100% sure we're gonna continue.
Absolutely.
Everybody who tuned in, I appreciate y'all.
Tomorrow with it, you know, or
yes,
the next.
Most likely tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be back with it. Hell yeah, with them.
Next Red Sox game.
Appreciate everybody who tuned in to on my live. Appreciate everybody who tuned in to Amari's live on the Bay State Media page on YouTube. Appreciate Ant. I know Ant was talking some bullshit on his.
He was talking his shit. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just messing with Ant, though. No, I'm just messing with Ant now because, again, regardless, everything here is opinionated. We don't always have the right answers. We don't always have the wrong answers. But guess what?
Absolutely.
We have words to speak, and we're gonna say what the fuck we're gonna say.
With the facts. That's what matters to us most. With the facts.
Hell yeah, you already know. I appreciate everybody
in here unprepared.
Yes,
so when
sir.
y'all in the comments come prepared to debate with us, we got it going. Especially Nero and Ant. You know what I mean? So
and all I gotta say is
the New York Knicks suck, and the Yankees suck, and the Nets suck, and the whole New York City sucks. That's what you gotta say?
I mean, you know, I get it. You know, Bostonians.
New York sucks. That's what you're gonna say.
Bostonians. I don't speak for all New Yorkers. I'm not.
Well, how many championships do we have, and how many do you have?
I'm not a New York guy. I'm not the New York guy. Just because I like the Yankees and the Nets, I'm not the New York guy.
Yeah, how many championships the Yankees got in the last 25 years?
You got to speak to a New Yorker.
You know?
Hey.
Oh, my fault. Last 25 years? Y'all got to.
Yeah, wait, I didn't hear you correctly.
We got to.
What, two? Oh, that doesn't sound like. What's the number, Nero? That doesn't sound like us. What's our number, Nero?
We got 4 for the Sox.
My fault, man.
We got 1
Sorry,
for the
man.
That's 11.
We don't know what it's like to have 2. You know what it's like to have 4, though.
That's 13. That's 13 combined. What else has New York done? What the Yankees done? The Mets ain't do shit. The Yankees ain't do shit.
I'm not a Mets fan.
What are the Devils? Oh, that's my fault. That's
Jersey.
That's Jersey. Fuck them. What the Islanders do? What the Rangers do?
All right, I love you guys. Okay, I'm about to go to this goddamn pool. I gotta go swim in this pool, bro.
But yeah,
I'm about to go swim in this goddamn pool. I love you guys. Float Fest 2025. I'm about to be there tomorrow, and a lot of people ain't gonna see this, but I'll have to be there tomorrow. So Float Fest, we're gonna be here. Jordan, we're gonna have Nero there next year.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have 10 months to promote, do all this other stuff. We're gonna have Nero there. My friend Dylan, he's here. He makes country music. He likes to be shy, but we're here on live. He likes to be shy as shit. But when I get him into the studio, he goes to record his shit. He's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not so shy." So when I get him to record his thing for the country music, he's going to be at Flow Fest next summer. Hopefully, we'll be able to bring Ant. If we are not going to do it in North Carolina, we are going to do it in New York. And Ant, I will make sure I accommodate you, whatever the case may be. But, yo, for the first collab live, Bay State Media, what the hell has happened in sports? We are here. We gave it to y'all. Pause. New York, New York, Toronto, Boston, everything. Pats, Eagles, whatever the case may be, we gave you all a roundtable, and I hope you guys are here for the next roundtable. I'm telling you guys, I don't know how much you guys understand, but Jordan being here, being a second host, being able to have the same sports knowledge, being able to be here and take care of the little things, like that means a lot to us. We're here on this podcast. A lot of this stuff is happening because of Narrow, so I want you guys to understand. Go follow what the hell is happening in sports. WTHHS on Instagram. 617 WTHHS 617, all one word. Go follow that on Instagram at WTHHS 617 and at TheBayStateMedia. Bay State Media. Go follow us, please. Yes, we are here collaborating with Jordan almost every fucking day. Forget almost. We are collaborating with him every day with what the hell is happening in sports. Ant-Man, our favorite Bay State tennis analyst. He is on the Bay State Tennis Show. He is on the Bicoastal Baseball Podcast. He is on the Hockey Podcast as well as Spoke B Center Podcast, where we chop it up, talk about the NHL. We are able to do that. Go tap in with them. Ant got a Instagram page called KC Scouts _NHL. So if you go follow him. Make sure you tap in. He's there. We got a group chat on Instagram. You can come join us. Talk to us every day. So with that being said, thank you for being on the live. Love you guys. We've been here. We've been grinding. I'm glad we've been doing it. So that being said, WTHHS. What the hell is happening in sports? And Bay State Media. We out. Jordan, we got the Playboy outro.
We got the Playboy outro. Hold on. We got the Playboy outro.
Come on, get the Playboy Cardi outro. Go.
Give me 1 second. We got the Playboy outro.
Yes, sir.
I got you. Hold on 1 second. I got you. And if I would have known that, nigga, I would have had this queued up. I got you. I got you. All right, bet.
He got that going for us. Hit that play.
Outro. Give me a second. Because I got these commercials.
Man.
He's almost there.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Hit him with the outro.
Yeah. What'd he say? I ain't felt like this in a long time.
Yeah.
In a long time. Doesn't feel like this. It took a long time.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like this. It took a long time.
Yeah.
Good night, Chad.
Like this. It took a long time.
Yeah.
It took a long time, bro.
Awesome live. Love you guys to death. We out. Bay State Media Sports. What the hell is happening in sports? We out here. Boom.
Good night, Chad.
See y'all later.
Yes, sir.